Check me out now. Return of the smooth operator. Shotty on repeat. I say sleep later. This another favor. Consider me your neighbor. Lost a lot of fam in pursuit of the paper. She gon' catch the vapors when we slide by. The way I speak my mind, it's like I peak my prime, but I ain't close. I cruise through the night air. Fantasy a dream. Real world is a nightmare. Like Claire battling the brainless. Learn to live shameless. Talk about me alive, but claim that I'm nameless. You aimless. So I'ma style on them. They washed up. It's a rap. Throw the towel on them. Gaining miles on them. Otakus for the win. Tacos, it depend on the mood that I'm in. Like Finn when it's time for adventure. This some new blue. Get ready to enter my mind for a few. Come and take a ride with the crew. I'ma show you how to recoup days lost when you vibe with the blue. Come vibe with the blue. Yeah. About time to regroup. Fly, got my eyes on the view. Never hear lies, only truth. Realize why they vibe with the blue. 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 Vibe with the vibe with the sky. Wait, you know the rest. I'm blessed. I see you frontin' like you ain't impressed, but I still get requests. I'm playing Zelda on the GameCube. I quit spamming my music. Don't ever try forcing the links. That's a high rule. The wind waker, Mother Nature on my side too, controlling the elements. Go and check my avatar. I'm arrows ahead. Get the point. Moving forward. The battle scars accumulated over time are reminders of what I went through as a minor, but made me a grinder. The trees broke down for this loose leaf. If life's a game of death, I'm Bruce Lee. Ooh wee. Lose sleep on the regular, trying to get this word out. Then I crash nebula. Wish I had a very odd parent, maybe two, but it's cool. Everybody pays dues. Now it's time to make moves. Granny didn't raise me to lose. Think I'm in the mood for a cruise. Wanna ride? Come and vibe with the blue. Come 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 vibe with the. Check this out, y'all. I'm back spazzing like the elderly worth of my cousin Beverly. Never swear away from the truth. Just ask Heather, be weather, be tripping, starting to control like our destiny. Always give you the best of me until the death of me. My weaponry is a paintbrush. Hush, don't tell my secret. They get a hold of it. If you leak it, get it. It's cool. Got you covered though, look. But let me get back to that cool-ish Lucius. Why they still lying? They don't do this bad at board games. Whole world clueless, selling they soul for Roof Chris. Who's this honored fella? Need a sliced extra mozzarella. Crew fly, leg guy propellers. Humanity born like they don't trust fun. Why you dodge the teller? You don't know, but my odds are better. Life's a gamble, depending on who holding the cards. You can start living at large or it's bon voyage. Charge it to the game. Me and you ain't the same. I'm thinking bigger pictures. Why you still shrinking the frame? Ever blink in the rain? It helps when your eyes dry. Mob with the bright minds. Think you funny, wise guy? Midnight marauder with a new tribe. Tired of the fake. Come and vibe with the blue sky. Come vibe with the blue sky. Why do you try? We get them high. Take them high. What I do? Come vibe with the blue. Yeah. Come vibe with the blue. Pass what up? Vibe with the. Wise grass only greener when it's fertilized. Gave them truth in these songs, they prefer to lies. Destiny beautiful, adrift in her purple lies. You can't see me, you Stevie, wondering how I reach more evolutions than Evie and make it look easy. Dream on, yeah. Dream on, dream weaver.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It's your boy Ernie Blerd. Without fear, we're back in the goddamn building. What's going on, people, pimps, kings, queens, cosmic beings? How are y'all doing this fine, lovely day? Man, I see, dude, right off rip. Dude, we ain't even in here yet. I'm not even in this motherfucker good. And we already got a super chat. God damn. Man, damn, it feels good to be a gangster. My guy, actually, I want to, you know what, we got a very special guest in the building today. I just want to throw this out there because, we talked about this brother on the show all the time. I feel like we know him. I feel like we personally know him. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Ray Fisher from the Justice League movies. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Ow, motherfucker, you. I knew it was something nasty.
Wait. Wait a minute. Oh, goddamn.
I knew it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I fucking knew it.
we got him.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. Hey, Ernie, I don't like the audio isn't syncing with my camera. Let's just put a pic of me up today or just something fun for everybody. This motherfucker does this. This is why you can't trust black folk for nothing.
Wait, so I said Ray?
Okay.
I love how we done gave this motherfucker a nickname. Yeah, have you ever heard of him? He's that famous actor. He's French, I believe.
Oh,
Ray Smoyer.
Oh my God. And here I was about to give him props for the Avenger Time shirt. Fuck that shirt. Fuck that shirt.
Yes. Dude, whenever you get a good fuck you from Carter, like right off rip on the show, it's a good day. It's a good day. It's a goddamn good day. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you, everybody. I know we got some members, some new Blerd Club members. We got Ruben Hart coming back, actually. Let's go ahead and put some respect on his name. Coming back with that Blerd Club Gold. We also got LJ Brown coming back with that Blerd Club Silver. I love to see it. Love to see it. By the way, for those who don't know, if you are a member, if you are a Blerd Club member, if you click this little button down below underneath the video, if it says join, you click that button. You can become a member of Blerd Club and you will get exclusive access to my top 5 weekly video series where I break down, or not break down really, but I tell you what my top 5 comics of the week are. These are the comics that I read and what I enjoyed the most out of New Comic Book Day every week. By the way, speaking of, and I know I've been on my bullshit, this week was a little weird and rough because I had a lot going on. So I will have you know that the top 5 for this week is actually going to drop after the show. So keep your eyes peeled. I meant to actually put an announcement up about it, but I forgot. It's a lot going on. A lot going on. Between the Seed of Life D&D Studio Ghibli live streams, between the Extra Life stuff that's going on this week, there's some other stuff going on I can't even talk about just yet because it's not official. And some other decisions I've been having to make. Like I was telling Carter before the show, your boy got to make some pimp decisions, and I'm doing just that. I'm making some pimp decisions going forward for the sake of the Blerd Without Fear brand. So yeah, it's good stuff. This is good stuff. It's nothing bad is happening, but just know that if you notice that I'm not doing something anymore, like outside of YouTube, you will know why. Is what I'm trying to say. Man, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man, dude. We got a doozy of a show, man. First of all, let's see who we got in here. Let's see what we got out here. Man, I got my guy Zoned Out Media, Geronimo Smith. Of course, we got LJ Brown and Ruben Hart up in this motherfucker. R. Callie. Got him in here. Warren Register, what's good, pimp? Panther Noir. Jerry Maurice. Yoli Spinner up in here. Ray Kai Boujan up in this motherfucker. JC Jr. 47J32A up in this bitch. No, wait. We got a T-1000 in here. Man, y'all better get the fuck down. Y'all better get down, goddammit. That's liquid metal. Did you know they put that inside the PlayStation 5? Liquid metal? That motherfucker's gonna turn into a Terminator.
Yes, it will.
That motherfucker got Terminator. As soon as you start talking shit about Sony, the second you say something about trying to buy an Xbox Series X, that motherfucker gonna slide out the goddamn disk drive and be like, hit you with that finger wag. Man, what's up, Doc Sincere, R. Jack Fellhand up in here. A man named Dre, what's good? Stephen Huggins, my guy, what's going on? Ed Boy the Cut, Alexander Asante, what's good? Melman, what's good? Virgo Lamar, what's good? By the way, also, let me address the super chat real quick, because I got Jamal Simmons. He hit us with 2, hit us with a double. So we can go ahead, we're going to address both of them. We're going to address both of them. Bear with me, because I'm also doing some fuck shit on the side. Your boy forgot to send a tweet out.
Oh God.
Your boy done forgot to send a tweet out. So let's go ahead and address this motherfucker right now. So I was asked in super chat, mind you. Here, I want to highlight this. So you give me uno momento, por favor. I want to highlight this because we've here, there we go. Like we always do. We always try and highlight these things. Because you guys take the time out of your day, schedule,
yes,
what have you, to hit us with that young love, hit us with that young. Oh Lord Jesus, we got another one.
Right?
We got another one in here.
Goodness.
Look, I don't make the goddamn rules, okay? I don't make the fucking rules. I just play by them, goddammit. Okay, so. Alright, we got him. Now I can actually highlight these bad boys. Okay, my guy Jamal Simmons coming through with a $2. Actually had 2, so technically it's a $4 super chat. Says, what's your reaction to the Miles Morales Spider-Man PS5 game? Brother, let me tell you. Actually, I want to show y'all something. Here, fuck this shit. Here, I apologize. I got a cord dangling in front of the camera. It's not very professional. That's not very pimp of me, but I apologize. Because you know what? I've been planning something. Y'all didn't know this. I've been planning something. Your boy got plans.
Oh,
just have you know. Carter, would you like to, can we introduce them to the patented Blerd Gaming? I can't say that because that's technically trademarked by somebody else. The Blerd Without Fear gaming setup. Can we do that, please? Please, thank you. Yes, we are going to do that. Ba-blam! What's good, kings and queens? Let's see here. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Talk to him. Here, let's bring this down a little bit. I want to. Oh wait, hold up. I gotta bring you. I gotta bring you in. This man. Oh wait, hold on. Here, we're gonna bring that down. Hold on, wait a minute, because you know what I gotta do. I gotta bring you in here, Carter, because for some reason it's saying I ain't got your audio in here. There you go. There's my guy. So
am I good to go?
Yeah, you good, pimp. No, you were good before that, just not in this scene because I had never used it. But I want to show y'all something. Real quick, I just want to show you how fast this motherfucker loads. I just want to show y'all how fast this motherfucker loads and why your boy ain't got shit done lately in the last, couple of days. All right. And I promise then after this, we will get to our regularly scheduled programming.
Let me see this.
All right, so these are obligatory. You kind of have to watch those scenes. But you see your boy right here, Miles Morales, looking crispy. Look at him. look at the waves. Look at it. Ain't a nap in there. Ain't a nap in there. God damn it. Look at him. He's got his shit brushed. Got his geometry on point. Now watch this shit. I hit the button. Bam. Hit that. Continue. Watch this shit. Bam, I'm already in the game, goddammit. What's good, pimps? What's good? What y'all talking about? Huh? What y'all talking about, motherfuckers? Y'all know nothing about this. Y'all know nothing about your boy out here. Look at him. Woo! Look at your boy. Look at him, goddammit. He ain't shit. Let's go. What you trying to do? Yeah! Woo! Fuck Peter Parker. He ain't shit. We want our Spider-Man with a little melanin up in his ass, goddammit.
I hope the game skips.
This motherfucker. Woo! Let's go! Just in case, and I want to, you know what? I want to find a building. I want to find a really good building for this. I never noticed this before. Here, we're gonna go to one of these mirrored buildings. You can actually see the okay, so in the original recipe version of this game, you could not see the reflection of other buildings. I want to get to one of these good, like, mirrored motherfucking buildings, goddamn. You can see it in the windows of some of these other ones.
Yeah.
But, like, if you kind of notice, like, how, like, if you look around, you can see the reflection of other buildings.
Yeah, you can.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Yeah. Look at that down there. Look at that. Dude, shit's nasty. Shit's nasty. Now I gotta cut it off. Gotta cut it off. Can't show no more. Can't show no more. I'm sorry. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We can't show anymore. It's done. It's a wrap. Oh... Is that Blerd straight blood stunned on our broke ass? Look. That's why Ray Fisher's sitting over there right now, looking mad to bum.
Hey, man.
Looking mad as some bitch. Hold wait a minute. We got my guy, because we got some more super chats here we're gonna talk about here in just a minute. My guy Maurice E coming through says, Blerd, Card, it's my birthday today. Love you both always. Just want to show you some love. COVID ruined my birthday, but I get to watch you guys. Oh no!
Hey.
No, we hate that it ruined your. I hope you ain't. Wait, first off, I hope that just means that you can't go nowhere and get lit. Not that you got COVID. I hope that ain't the case. But yeah, whatever it is, man, we gonna sit. You know what? Everybody, if you have the ability, can we? I want to see. I want to see the Black Panther salutes. If you're a channel member, I know you got the ability to do it. Also, if you do not have the ability, man, can I just get some fists in the air for my guy Maurice E coming through here on his birthday, putting in work for your boy, helping your boy get the metrics on his day of his birth. Can we please and thank you get some of that? Can we get some of that love in here? Let's see here. Okay,
seeing as how I'm still looking at Ray Fisher next to your face right now, I hope he has a good birthday, but I hope his birthday cake is burnt. I'm just gonna be salty all show. I'm gonna be salty this whole damn show.
This man said he hoped the birthday cake is burnt. Damn, man, what did he do to you? What did he ever do to you? Well, hey, we got my guy Artie Aaron coming through with the £5 super chat. Says, hey guys, passing my blessings. And here's to a great show. Man, we appreciate you. We appreciate you, Artie. Artie Aaron is that, you know what? I gotta say this. I want to put this out here. You know, sometimes you get people come in. You know, you get people who are new to what you do, or they start becoming really active in the community. I gotta put some respect on Artie Aaron's name, man, because that guy's always out here. Always out here, man. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for that, man. Out here, kicking it with us. I always see him in Carter's stream. He's always in my stream. I love to see it, man. I love to see it, man. It's a thing of beauty. Thing of beauty. Let's see here. Okay, so Carter, can you tell the good people what we have in store for them today? What we have in store for them? What we're gonna be talking about
That's
today?
what we have. That's what we have for them today. Stories. I'm just gonna be ass. This Ray Fisher shit got me tilted right now. I promise. Stories is what we have for you all today. Stories. That's why y'all asses in here. That's why y'all are giving us super chats and subbing. Stories. That's why you're in here. Big bad Carter board. You almost got banned. Listen, we have a lot of stuff in store today. We're going to be talking more about how the reshoots for the Snyder Cut of Justice League is only really going to add 4 minutes. Much to Ernie's dismay. It's only going to add 4 minutes. You have some casting that Zack Snyder wanted to do when it came to Justice League, one of which would have just set me up to say Justice League was one of the greatest fucking superhero movies of all time. We got John Bernthal saying that a season 3 of Punisher might still be in the pipeline. We got a CW spinoff from a fan favorite show. We have there's a lot. We got some Spawn news because lovely. Some fun facts from some DC heroes, DC villains you all might be fans of and what they're doing right now. And some WandaVision shit that you probably did not know, but it'll probably be cool when we tell it to you. So yeah, this show is loaded. This show is loaded.
It's gonna be good, man. I feel it. I feel it. Now.
Wait.
Oh shit! What didn't happen?
Black Gay Comic Geek in the chat is saying that Carter acting like his scenes got cut from Justice League. You got to get put in the hole.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't put him in the hole, Carter. Don't do it. Think about the children.
Oh my God.
We ain't shit. We really ain't shit today. And you know what? With all that fuckery, guess what your boy finally got to do?
What's that?
He finally got to get these tweets together. He finally got to put a tweet together. Goddammit!
Well, while you putting that tweet together, we got another $4 super chat from Chi-Town Dan. Can we get Carter to say "fuck you"? Can we get Carter to say?
Look, wait a minute. Carter's representatives have reached out to me today, and they've said that he takes umbrage with having to say the line "booyah." He says it's demeaning to him as an actor, as a classically trained theater actor. And he says his direct quote was, "No, sir, I don't like it." Look, we ain't shit over here. Little Ren and Stimpy for y'all if y'all if you want to show some age. All right, let's see. We're putting the. All right, the tweets are up. There's an issue. What? There's an issue with my post. No, there better not be. Hold on. Yeah, you better post my shit, bitch. Better not, before I act a fool up in this motherfucker. Look, I was about to go Wesley Snipes on him. Like, motherfucker, have you lost your goddamn mind? No, okay, so, you know what? Let's get some tunes going on here. Let's get some. Let me get my tunes, man. I gotta get my tunes in here. Hold on. There we go. There we go. All right. That's much better. That's much better. Much better. Much better. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, Carter.
Yes.
Man, let's talk about this shit. So, the Snyder Cut. All these reshoots. This man has spent over $120 million for 5 minutes.
I mean, that's what he said. He would have no reason to lie.
For 5 minutes? This mother... Oh, wait. So, we just see pictures of Amber Heard's husband beating ass, who, by the way, she just confirmed that she is, in fact, going to be in Aquaman 2. It was rumored she was going to be in Aquaman 2, but no, she has actually come out and emphatically said that yes, she is filming for Aquaman 2. Fuck that bitch. Just putting it out there. First off, we don't look. Amber Heard is trash. God damn it. Just throwing that out there. Anywho's. What else? But no, so, man, I'm about sick of Zack Snyder. Can I say that? Can I, yeah, am I wrong? Yeah.
All this does is make what I said last week factual. And that's everyone is hooping and hollering because we have all these different people that are coming back. We got Jared Leto and all these other people that are coming back for this film for scenes that may be no longer than a couple seconds, because they might be a flashback for like 30, 40 minutes or just a quick cut to something. Because if Zack Snyder is saying that all his reshoots are only 45 minutes, that just proves what I said it was true. Everybody's so salty about certain actors and actresses coming back. Their scenes are going to be a hit and quit, a pump and run. That's all they're going to be.
Look, not even 2 pump. Just 1 pump. Just
just a come and go.
Damn. Well, you just reminded me of that gas station chain in Jones Boogie Rockin' Saw.
Yeah. The first time I saw that shit, I lost my mind.
And then had the temerity to spell that shit K-U-M.
K-U-M.
Look, I'm like, man, y'all need y'all ass whooped. Y'all know. Look, that's why we used to call it the Jizzin' Jet.
Oh, my.
Like, man, we going to the Jizzin' Jet. Everybody knew where you were going. But no, this man has literally spent practically double the budget of a John Wick movie. For reshoots. Not even a whole movie. Reshoots.
Just wants to do right by the fans that want to see his completed film.
Dude, I don't give a fuck about his completed film. I don't give a fuck about his vision. He ain't shit. Hold on. Yo, let me turn this damn fan on. Hold on. You tell them what I said. You tell them what I said.
Hey, black suit Superman.
Dude, fuck black suit Superman. And you know what? Fuck Superman in general. Specifically. Fuck that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about Superman. Look, I'm like about to turn to Soldier Boy. Superman.
Ugh.
Superman.
Hey man, all I'm saying is he builds PCs and he's also a Witcher in his spare time.
Look, Henry Cavill. The only thing I want to see Henry Cavill in right now is motherfucking Witcher. Witcher season 2. Hurry up, get that shit out. How about that? Fuck this Zack Snyder, Justice League, Second Coming, Hallelujah bullshit.
He said, Second Coming. Stop. Stop. But you know what? I will admit, like, that shit is so heavy-handed and forced. It got on my fucking nerves in Man of Steel.
He Jesus.
And especially in Justice League, or not Justice League, but BVS.
Yeah, BVS.
That shit got on my nerves. It got on my nerves.
The folks like trying to touch him.
Yeah, or they're just reaching their hands out for him. It's just like, we get it, you nerd. We get it.
You jerk off to Superman posters every night. We get it, Zack Snyder. We get it.
Or I'm the one that tries to be devil's advocate. I'm the one that tries to give him the benefit of the doubt on this show. But I just gotta say, like, that shit is stupid. And then the one thing I will never forget is the interview he did in when he was talking to people about BVS, and a lot of people complained because I mean, Ben Affleck was basically a Gears of War character. He was dropping bodies left and right in
He really
that
was.
movie. That boy was Marcus Phoenix in Batman v Superman.
Dude.
And Zack Snyder's retort to that was he wants to do films that are realistic. And if you realistically think that Bruce Wayne in this day and age is not going around just offing people, you're stupid.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, about that. Here's why I'm not a fan of his assertion. This dude literally had Batman fling a shipping crate at somebody.
That was funny, though.
That motherfucker is dead.
I mean,
there ain't no two ways about it. That motherfucker dead.
I mean, yeah, in the extended edition of that movie, because I do have the extended edition, when his head hits that wall, you see blood. That part is always funny to me because that box hit him square in the fucking forehead, and I crack up.
Oh yeah,
but I mean, if that can't be the scene that grinds your gears. I mean, the motherfucker shot a flamethrower on a dude's back and blew him up.
Mm-hmm.
He crushed like 6 motherfuckers when he landed the Batmobile on top of him. He dropping motherfuckers on their haircuts left and right in BVS.
Mm-hmm.
He does the one thing that Batman and every other form of media does not have the spine to do. He breaking motherfuckers' necks in BVS.
He really is. Well, you know what? I'll give you this. That's all well and good. But here's the thing. Here's a question I got to ask you.
Yes.
Why do we need to see the Joker killing Robin?
Mm-hmm.
Why do we need to see? Because okay, this is something that came out recently.
Is that? Go ahead.
Yeah, no, this is something that came out recently. It said,
I respect the segue. I like it. I dig it. I like it. I respect that one.
Look, they said Zack Snyder hints that we might see the Joker kill Robin in his cut of Justice League. Y'all remember the scene in BBS where we saw the Joker, not the Joker, but technically yes. We saw the Robin suit. That was, which I want to point out, was probably the most true to form Robin costume we had seen committed to celluloid. Because it was just like here, let me pull this up. Shit. You know what? Here. This is, like I said, pimp decisions, man. Pimp decisions. There we go. The suit right here, you can kind of see, like right there, you can see, was a ha ha ha, jokes on you, Batman. He has a spray painted on the suit. Had the little booty shorts. Had the short sleeves. That was like an actual Robin costume. And it looks all like beat up and blown up and shit. I don't know. But I love the fact that Batman took time to put this suit on display. Just throwing that out there. He took the time to put this suit on display. Also want to point out why Robin got a goddamn spear on the end of that goddamn staff.
It was Damien.
It probably was Damien.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dude, it probably was.
Oh no, man! I mean, I think it's safe to say if Batman is around here just dropping bodies left and right, I think it's safe to assume that whatever Robin this was,
he clapping.
He was right behind him.
This
was not Injustice. This was Mortal Kombat X. Okay.
So check this shit out. They said that because of course we know Jared Leto is gonna show up in this, so he accounts for at least 5 seconds of the reshoot footage. They said
Could you imagine everybody's talking about how Jared Leto is back, and like, what if we see Bruce look at this suit and it's a quick cut to Jared Leto doing the Joker laugh, and that's it.
And that's it. I'd be mad in the motherfucker.
Ooh, I would love it.
I would be mad in the motherfucker. I'll be honest with you. I'm like, y'all called that motherfucker back for this? Mm-mm. So, basically what they're saying is, they said they had a fan theory that popped up recently that said how the Joker will be utilized in the story, and Snyder hinted at the possibility that this is how things might play out by liking the post. Never take that shit too seriously.
Yeah, that's what tripped me out about this. It's like he just, that's a way of him saying, "Oh, that's neat."
Yeah, that don't mean he using the motherfucker. By the way, also, can we say, I want to give a shout out. Can we give a shout out real quick?
Go ahead.
Donnie Cates. Hold on, I need the split screen. Hold on.
Where did Donnie Cates come from in a Zack Snyder story?
No, because we were talking about Twitter.
Office, like, this is just you wanting to show your love of Donnie Cates real quick.
It is actually. But no, Donnie Cates responded to a tweet that somebody put out there that Carter had tagged me in a response to, that I responded to, and then Donnie Cates responded to me, basically co-signing what I had said.
Yeah.
And I just want to say to Donnie Cates, thank you.
Yes. That was funny to wake up to. When I'm in a dead sleep, I hop on Twitter and I see I have Donnie Cates notifications. I just like, Arr!
Yeah, because Donnie Cates was like, yeah, nah, bro. Because someone was trying to say that the Batman they were trying to say that Null was a ripoff of the Batman Who Laughs. And I was like, nah, I can tell you don't read.
Man, I can tell you never been kicked in the chest for saying something stupid.
Man, what?
You see, he never responded to that because I let his ass have it. And Donnie Cates came there and was like, nah, bruh, get your ass out of here. And then I tagged you in it, and then you were polite in the way you called him dumbass. It was just...
I was very polite.
Yeah.
It was the Japanese way. It was a very Japanese way of calling someone stupid.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't necessarily say they're stupid, but you say things that basically imply they are. But, since you didn't directly say it, it's not disrespectful.
Yeah, see, I have a hard time with that. I'd rather just call you stupid so you know where we stand.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. But back to the story. The fan theory that was posted to Twitter, then reposted to Vero with the comment, if Zack and David stick with the story of having Joker brutally beat Robin to death and set his body on fire, then there's no doubt in my mind that it happened in Wayne Manor, and the fire is what left the house looking like that. A second tweet...
That's one thing I did forget about.
Okay, yeah. That actually I could co-sign on.
Yeah.
He also want to say the second tweet, another thing to think about with this, if true, is that Joker probably knows Batman's true identity, but chooses to keep it a secret as he doesn't want his twisted back and forth relationship with Batsy to end, which this actually mirrors, what's been going on in the comics over the last 10 years, and even more recently as of Three Jokers, which is a loose canon story. It's basically, they said it's there. If people want to use it in main continuity, they can use it. If they don't, whatever. But Snyder liked the reposted tweets that were shared on Vero, which included the caption, "Would be interesting to see this." While this is not an official confirmation, it's still cool and interesting to tease that I think a lot of fans would love to see in the upcoming Justice League Director's Cut. Now, that said, no, I'm good. I mean, the fire thing, yes, that's cool. I don't like the idea of Joker knowing who Batman really is. I don't know. That is the thing I actually always found kind of interesting. Like, because in this universe, it almost doesn't make sense. In this universe, it's like, I don't know. I feel like the DCEU is dumber than DC Comics.
I felt like I figured that's where you were going. Because it doesn't really seem like this particular iteration of the Joker would be that bright.
Like, if it was the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, I'd have been like, maybe.
I can see that. But I think in this instance, what would be funnier to me is if he didn't know But let's just say, for instance, he just beat the brakes off Robin and like followed Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Because Robin just got beat down, was like, fuck the Batcave, Alfred, I'm coming through the front door. And that's how it happened. But that's just me. I think that'd be funnier. But when it comes to what this fan theory is, I think Zack Snyder liked that tweet because it would be that's something neat. That's an interesting take. But I also look at it as that's not how that shit is going to go.
No,
I think this is one of those instances where, I mean, a lot of people have said this in several forms of media. You can attest to this, that, I don't like the way this story went. I bet I could write a better version of it. We saw this shit with Game of Thrones just recently, where everybody hated how that shit went, and then they wrote up a better ending that tied up a lot of loose threads that HBO and those people didn't do. So I think this is just a really good take on it. I think that's how I look at this. Now, could Zack Snyder go in there and change their shit and be like, hey, appreciate you for that idea, big dog?
Right? Be like, well, thank you.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't like I mean, if that's the case, it would be in line with the edgelord DCEU we have right now, especially when it comes to Batman.
Right.
So yeah, can we see just Jared Leto just burning a kid to death and burning down Wayne Manor or something like that? Sure,
that
why
would
not?
Be fucking wild. Now, I will say this, I feel like, I agree with you. If they did something like this, it should be accidental. It shouldn't be something that's like was planned or thought out.
Yeah.
Let's keep it moving. Also, speaking of Snyder Cut shenanigans, Martian Manhunter. Now, it has been said on multiple occasions. Let's pull the story up. That Martian Manhunter is supposed to factor into the Snyder Cut in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And if I'm not mistaken, this actually was brought up. Let me get this brother's name real quick too. Oh God. God, why can I can never remember this guy's name. He always plays assholes in just about everything he's in. It's so terrible. Like, I feel bad. I feel genuinely bad. Harry Lennox is his name. He plays General Swanwick. Basically, a ways back, Zack Snyder did confirm that General Swanwick was supposed to be Martian Manhunter in disguise, which is just dumb, but whatever. Okay. So basically what we're saying is that this man, Martian Manhunter, who has been known to masquerade as a black man from time to time, basically what he's trying to tell us is that not only did Martian Manhunter come to Earth and decide he was going to be black, but he picked the lightest brother he could find. He said, "Nah, I don't want to be too dark." He said, I want to pass the brown paper bag test.
I see how things are going out for that Icon dude. Let me go this route.
This man said, Icon picked the darkest motherfucker he could find. He said, no. Give me that light-skinned brother right there. Give me the number 7. God damn. We ain't shit. Anyway, Zack Snyder, because recently he's been doing and God bless him for this. He's been doing a charity recently that's been benefiting helping combat suicide, like helping people find the help they need, people who have thoughts, suicidal thoughts, people who are contemplating suicide, because of course he's close to this because his daughter committed suicide, which I don't wish that on anybody. Let's all my bullshittery about Zack Snyder aside, I respect the fact that his daughter took her own life, and I would not wish that on anybody. So my deepest sympathies and condolences will always go out to Zack Snyder in those regards.
And that's why I give the Snyder Cut a pass. That's why when all these stories we talk about, no matter how dumb, no matter how stupid, no matter how many times we could come on this show and say, but you said you weren't going to do this, and now you just spent $150 to do just that. The way he had to leave.
Yeah.
Let him do it. Let him play with his toys. You go watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
You got me as fucking Ray Fisher down here right now. You go watch it, and we gonna watch it together.
Oh God, Lord Jesus! But no, I mean, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it right away. I'm not gonna go out of my way. I'm not gonna be like, I ain't gonna block out a whole week
on YouTube. Bullshit. A whole 4-hour block. If we could do a 3-hour Blerd cave, we finna do a whole 4-hour Justice League block on YouTube.
I tell you what, you know what I would do? I would do a watch along. I would queue up a watch along, and I would sit here and I would talk cash money shit the whole time. I wouldn't even lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. I would talk cash money shit the whole goddamn time. Matter of fact, that might be what we do. That might be what we do. I tell you what, if the Snyder Cut comes out, dude, Black Gay Comic Geek, you just killed me, man. I almost choked to death. That man said Icon voted for Trump, and you know what the sad part is? He probably did. He probably did, because that motherfucker was a Republican.
Icon is making sure those votes are counted properly.
That man said, look, he said, why am I gonna make this motherfucker sound like Barack Hussein Obama? Be like, well, I went to the station down in Pennsylvania, and I made sure that each vote was hand counted by me, myself, Icon. I have superpowers, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go out here and rock the vote, and we're gonna make sure that Donald J. Trump is your president. Dude, somebody said the coldest shit to me the other day. We were playing. This was last night on Extra Life. I was on the Nerd 901 joint, and man, these motherfuckers had me dying. One of my friends, Katie, her husband, because we were playing Mario Kart, and I fucked around and like I drifted past him and bumped him out of the way, and then I threw a red turtle shell behind me to take him out. So he could catch back up as I was crossing the finish line. He said he was being funny when he said this. So I don't want anybody to think he's a Trump supporter. He's not. He's literally the polar opposite of a Trump supporter. But he's like, you know what? I hope Donald Trump's your president. I was like, damn, that's a call you get to say to somebody.
Hey, Mario Kart do that to you.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie.
Do that to that.
But here's the thing, though. I was straight grimy for about an hour of Mario Kart. Y'all don't want to fuck with me in Mario Kart because I'm a nasty motherfucker. I'm the type of motherfucker that'll get three red turtle shells rotating around my black ass, who I want you to know I always play as Luigi. So you getting that side eye as I
fucking scumbag. You're a scumbag.
but no, the messed up part was I hit that dude. Like I threw two of them. I threw one to knock him. I waited till he recovered, popped it with another one so he couldn't take off right away. Drifted past him, and then came back and went whoop. Threw one behind me, popped him, and then went across the finish line. I ain't shit. Anyway, back to the story.
See, that does not surprise me. See, that's why we need to dig up those old Uno games that we've done.
Ooh, man. Oh, God.
That's when you see how much of a tool that Ernie truly is. He ain't a Blerd without fear. I don't even want to say the other word that he is because I'm trying to be a good human being right now. But he's that type that and I guarantee you all have seen the motherfuckers that do this in Uno. They will do some scumbaggy shit. Like they'll put a bunch of draw fours out on you out of nowhere, and then when you look at them, they know you're looking, so they act like they at the light. Y'all both at that stoplight, and they won't look your way real quick. They just be quiet. That's Ernie ass right there.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, you know what?
Say a word.
Oh no, I'm the type of motherfucker that I have the game set for jump ins. And I'll hit you with 2 draw fours back to back on my way out. I'll be like, Uno out, and here, draw them 8 cards before we boot up the next game.
Blerd will blue shell you 5 seconds before you cross the finish line, and then act like he didn't know that's what that did.
I would. Dude,
I thought I hit the nitro button. Shut your ass up.
Dude, because someone was like, even though it wasn't me actually, but I was like, man, who the fuck lightning bolted? I said, why the fuck am I? Who lightning bolt? Who keep throwing that goddamn lightning bolt? They was like, man, it's probably you with your shady ass. And I was like, damn.
Gotta be all that. I just thought we was playing video games. Then you just red shell a motherfucker 3 times. Nah,
Dude.
get out of here.
Oh no, I'm also the type of motherfucker. If I see that blue shell coming, if I'm in first place, I'll intentionally hit the brake and drop back, so the motherfucker behind me can catch it. Oh goddamn, I ain't shit. Anyway, but yeah, Martian Manhunter. Hey, I'm just saying. Martian Manhunter, Zack Snyder put the tweet out. He basically said, hey, look, he wanted to thank everybody for, helping, raise money and stuff like that, for what was, it was essentially one of the greatest causes you could ever, do that for. And now this picture is a little small and it's a little blurry, so I'm going to try and blow it up some so y'all can actually see it. I'm going to tell you, it's really not much to look at. The picture y'all saw above is not what Martian Manhunter is going to look like. That's actually a concept art from the Supergirl television series, if you couldn't tell. But this one here, let's put it up. This is actually what he is going to look like. Carter, what do you think about this, man?
See, let me pull it up myself because I had to pull it up, but I didn't want to look at it anymore. Let me do this again. Let me get my orbital sockets on it. Since he couldn't figure out a better way to show us Martian Manhunter, like tweak that fucking picture out. Mm-hmm. You gonna do it on your grainy ass camera? Well, man, okay. I mean, it's
It's alright.
I can't really.
He looked like a Ninja Turtle. He looked like a Ninja Turtle more than anything else. Like, is that the last Ronin?
Hey, stop it.
That's the last Ronin, y'all.
You almost got another call drop like last week. Don't do that. Damn. That book is good. That book is good.
Dude, that man, look, y'all, Carter dipped out like a motherfucker. That man, he was like, nah, I can't do this no more. But no, I mean, it is what it is.
Oh my goodness, even my phone doesn't like me. I don't even follow this boy on Twitch, but Twitch felt the need to send me a notification saying that Ray Fisher is playing Call of Duty Black Ops right now. Oh, I hate all of you.
Damn. God damn. Dude, we did it. We officially did it. We officially made Carter Ray Fisher. He is Ray Smoyer. I love it. Another quick one here. We talked about this a little bit before the show, but did you know that if Zack Snyder would have gotten to have his way,
greatest movie ever.
Oh Lord, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
He actually wanted to put Catwoman in the Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice movie if he would have had time. Do you know who he said he would have selected to be his Catwoman?
Nope. The greatest movie ever, man. Greatest superhero movie of all time.
This man, Lord Jesus. He wanted Carla Gugino.
Oh my God.
For those who don't know, Carla Gugino, she's been in a lot of different movies. She's been in things like Silent, or not Silent, but The House, The Haunting at Hill House, Sin City. She was in Sucker Punch, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she was in Sucker Punch. She was the one that basically ran the girls. But we're not going to talk about that one. The one image you all need to keep in your minds right now when you think of Carla Gugino is Sin City. Period. Point blank. Catwoman. Period.
That's true. I think she could have done it. I actually think she would have done a good job. Like, Carla Gugino is actually a really good actress. She's actually a really good actress. You know what? A lot of the shit that Zack Snyder's been talking about, I've not been a fan of, but I fucks with that answer.
Yes.
That's the one thing he said that's made any sense whatsoever.
Yeah. She can play a good, feisty, yin to Batman's yang kind of deal. But you know what? See that. God damn it, Ernie. See, now I have to retract my statement because
Lord.
with her being in BVS, when BVS was already, if you watch the extended edition, is the R-rated movie with the blood and everything, this, that, and third.
Oh,
Having
Watchmen.
her
I forgot
in-
about Watchmen. Yeah, she was in Watchmen. She was Silk Spectre 1. Forgot about that.
Oh, sure as shit
Yep,
was.
I forgot about that. I don't know why I didn't think about that at first. It took me a minute. I was like, anyway, carry on.
Yeah, she could not have been in BVS because if she was in BVS, you would have forgot who the fuck Gal Gadot was. In every scene with Carla Gugino and Ben Affleck, you are waiting for Bruce to spray her down with more Waynes. I'm sorry. They would have to smash in that movie.
Look, we gotta pull it. We gotta hit the danger button on that one. Shit.
Man.
Here's one thing. Okay, so here's one thing I do want to say too. There's a movie that I think everyone should see. It's a try to see if I can get it pulled up. It's a movie starring Carla Gugino. It's technically a horror movie. It's technically a horror movie.
Gerald's Game?
Huh?
Gerald's Game?
Yep, Gerald's Game. Gerald's Game.
Yeah.
That motherfucker. Oh my god. Yeah, for those who don't know, here, I'm gonna pull up some images just because I really want y'all to see this. This shit's fucking wild as fuck. This shit is so fucking wild that, like, I honestly couldn't believe I had seen what I saw. But basically the premise, and, you know, we're probably gonna get flagged for this shit, but I don't give a fuck.
You shouldn't. I've seen a lot of Caucasian YouTubers that show stuff like this. And since we are in the shot, I think we're good. Well, technically, you in the goddamn shot. You got this damn boy posing as me.
I mean, yeah. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's what's going on here. So the movie Gerald's Game, for those who are not familiar, basically Carla Gugino plays a wife who her and her husband are trying to spice up their marriage. They're trying to spice up their marriage, so they're getting into like some bondage. Like basically, it's like, oh hey, let me handcuff you to the bed while we have sex. And what ultimately winds up happening, and I'm not spoiling anything here because this is actually part of the plot.
It's in the trailer, yeah.
It's in the trailer.
As well.
Her husband, gentleman right here, he winds up having a heart attack.
Come Elizabeth.
Look, mid-stroke. Look, wait. Here, I want to try something. That death stroke.
Hey.
Danger.
This man about to lead the call. Oh, Carter, you ain't shit. But no, he dies while they're having sex. And she's still handcuffed to the bed. And while she's handcuffed to the bed, she starts seeing this really weird, really creepy looking motherfucker staring at her out off in the darkness. Motherfucker starts like appearing before her and shit.
Yeah, because the one thing that you forgot to mention in the trailer, the one thing that's also in the trailer, because only Caucasians do shit like this in horror movies, for whatever reason, the front door was still opened.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. I was like, wait a minute. Wait. Dude, I was like, Lord. And then look, then this motherfucker sucking toes. This motherfucker sucking toes and shit. I'm like, nah, bruh. But I do recommend it. If you've never seen Gerald's Game, it is, yeah. That's it's good. It's a good movie. It's a solid movie. Definitely worth the watch. But if for no other reason than Carla Gugino alone.
don't know, man. I just got to the shot of old boy sucking toes. It's just like I don't think I want to look at that again.
Yeah, that shit, that shit's wild, man. That shit's wild, bro. It's wild shit. But yeah, that's that's what Zack Snyder said.
Monumental saying her feet look wild as a mug. Keep in mind, Monumental, she is cuffed to that bed with the door wide open for days.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Anything.
Mm-hmm. Like she's literally just been laying there. Ain't nobody come to check on her, no nothing. But no, that said, the way they would have done it, they said the way they would have actually done it was, Zack Snyder said, probably I would say Carla's Catwoman is perfect. Snyder he said that you would have to say there's a flashback to 10 years ago where Batman and Catwoman were a thing, and then he had to arrest her. I don't know what happened, or he had to let her go, and it tweaked him. And now, who knows what she's doing now? She's running some sort of international antiquities or something, and he needs to retire. And they find each other, and he says, yeah, I do think Carla is, yeah, she is good. That's basically what he had to say about Carla Gugino. Next up, this ain't even really news, but basically he says he wants to make a Dark Knight Returns movie. Stay the fuck away from that shit, please. Stay the fuck away from that shit, please. Technically, you already made the Dark Knight Returns. You already did it. That was Batman v Superman. Get that shit out of here. Go on somewhere with that bullshit.
I don't want to see Henry Cavill bulk up that big to be Superman in that movie with the Luther Vandross curl.
Oh, Lord.
Because they would both have to just be like Scott Steiner big, which would be so gross to see.
Oh, God. Look, they be sitting here talking about they're genetic freaks and they're not normal. Talking about
This goes out to all my freaks in Gotham City.
Look, wait, I was flying high over Gotham City while my freaks was going down on the Big Papa. Cause you know they say all men are created equal. But you look at me, and you look at you, Superman, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally, if you go 1-on-1 with another superhero, you got a 50-50 chance of winning.
Oh, don't you do it.
But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best to beat me.
25% and 3/3 chance.
And then you add Wonder Woman into the mix. You see, the chances of you winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, you got a 33 1/3 chance of winning.
Had you said TNA sacrifice, I would have left this call. I would have left this call.
Look, wait a minute. But I got a 66 2/3 chance of winning. And Wonder Woman knows she can't beat me. And she's not even gonna try. So Superman, you take your 33 1/3 chance minus my 25% chance. If we was to go 1-on-1, and you got an 8 1/3 chance of winning.
Oh my God. If you all have not seen that, what he's talking about, please say it in the chat, Ernie. For God's sakes, play that shit at the end of the show.
I will play it at the end of the show. Oh my God.
If you all do not know, like, let it be known you don't know what the fuck Ernie was just talking about. But keep in mind, that was a real promo from Scott Steiner. Just so please,
dude,
say it in the chat if you've never seen it. We will try and play it at the end of the show. Oh my God. Because had you not started that.
Wait a minute. Here's my favorite part though. You got an 8 1/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. Wait, but then you take my 75% chance of winning if we was to go 1-on-1, and then add 66 and 2/3%. I got a 141 and 2/3 chance of winning a sacrifice. I'm like, what? What kind of math is this? What kind of math is this? Dude, you remember Petey Williams? The Canadian Destroyer?
Yes.
That motherfucker looked so confused. He looked so fucking confused when he was watching that shit. He was just like... What?
Oh,
like, there's one point,
God.
if you, like, I'm not going to show the video. I'm not going to I want to show the video, but man, I know if I show the video, we're going to get a flag. So I ain't going to do it. But I will play the audio towards the end of the show. Just remind me. And, that motherfucker. But yeah, when he does that shit, and I'm going to put the link. I want to put the link in the chat so y'all can kind of watch it along with me. But just know that there's a shot. You see a little guy, the smallest Scott Snyder. That's Petey Williams, the Canadian Destroyer. The man who
he was supposed to be the mini version of Scott Snyder.
And he is actually a mini, like, because he's significantly smaller than Scott Steiner. But, like, the whole time he's sitting there in the background rubbing his hands, you know, like how the tag team partner, the one that usually don't talk on the mic, usually be talk, he'd be, like, just sitting there rubbing his hands and nodding. There's one point Petey's like, 70, wait, and a 33 and a third, what? Oh, Lord. They said,
With all that being said,
wait, they said, look, I'm looking at the chat, and the motherfucker's like, no, bro. Look, I tell y'all what. Here, let me see something real quick, because I know we got some super chats in here, too, that I've missed. Woo! Lord child.
Oh.
Here, let me see if I can find him real quick.
God, could you imagine that Dark Knight Returns movie though? Like you have Batman doing a whole monologue, and then you just hear sirens out of nowhere, and then Superman just come out with the chainmail on his head.
Dude, oh my god, dude. I'd have fell out, dude. Oh, just can you imagine Henry Cavill cutting that promo? Henry Cavill cutting. Dude, you know what? I now want to go on Cameo and find Henry Cavill and be like, hey, can you repeat all this?
No way. Is he on Cameo?
I think he might be.
Cash to do that. Hold on.
Dude, let me, like, here. I'm about to pull up Cameo. I'm about to pull up Cameo right now.
No. Can't be.
I think he might be on Cameo. Here, let me see if I can find Henry Cavill's ass on here. Dude, if he ain't on Cameo, he need to be. Here, hold on. Let me see. Henry. Dude, he ain't on Cameo. But you know what? I'm gonna hit that motherfucker up on Twitter. I'm like, man, brother, would you, for my fans, would you do this? Could you put the chainmail on as well, sir? And I just like, I'll give him the whole script. And I'll just say, hey, just talk about Batman and Wonder Woman. So I can play that shit for the audience. Dude, y'all think I'm bullshit. I'm gonna ask him. Yeah, I see everybody on this motherfucker but Henry Cavill.
Yeah. There's
every Henry in existence but Henry Cavill. Here, let me see. That motherfucker daddy on here, but he ain't on here. God damn it. Ain't that about a bitch? Actually, it's not his daddy. I was being flippant. Anyway, let's keep this shit moving. Okay, so last but certainly not least, then we're done with Zack Snyder talk. I promise. Hey, what's up, everyone? I see we got some new people in chat. What's good, man? Hope y'all are enjoying the show. Hey, let's keep the question. If you got like just random questions getting thrown out, try and keep those in your back pocket till we get to the question section. And then we'll address that there. Because that's a loaded one. Stephen Huggins. Save that from because that's a loaded one. That's a very loaded one. That could be a whole show in and of itself. Okay. Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder has plans for Justice League 2. And basically, he has put together plans. He's put plans in place to follow up his HBO Max Snyder Cut, whatever the fuck it is. And basically, what he had to say is, when asked about what the landscape of the DCEU would look like after Justice League 2, which I want to point out, if they're doing Flashpoint, what the fuck difference does it make what his plans are? Anyway, what do I say to the world about, what happens when Darkseid comes to Earth? Then what? Is that a thing? And I think, listen to... He says, the truth is that, did I write and did I have and conceive a complete... Do I know what happens when Darkseid... This motherfucker rambling. Yes, I do know what happens to say and to speculate about what that is. That would be exciting. I think that's a fine thing. Motherfucker, you don't know what you're gonna do. You do not know what you are going to do. Basically, okay, Darkseid. Just say, yeah, Darkseid. Darkseid's gonna come and fuck shit up. And hey, I don't know, maybe pay attention to the goddamn animated movies you got and maybe take some motherfucking notes. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, just not from Doom. What was it? What was the one they did? Justice League Dark. Apocalypse War. Yeah, we don't talk about that one. Yeah, no, fuck that shit. Get that shit out of here. Anyway. Okay, I tell you what. Since it's fresh in everybody's heads. I'm gonna go ahead and play the promo now.
Oh God.
I'm gonna go ahead and play the promo now. But here's the thing. I'm not, like, once again, I'm not going to play the actual video because that shit will get us flagged in a heartbeat. However, I am going to put a link. I'm going to put a link in the chat that you can watch it on your own and see what I'm talking about. All right. Let me kill this music. I am going to play the audio of it. Carter, you want me to pass you the well, I guess you the link will be in the chat.
Yeah, I'm laughing. I'm tripping off the chat right now saying Justice League 2 and just putting a bunch of laughing emojis like, where the fuck are you finna get that coming out?
look, that shit gonna come, that shit gonna go straight to HBO Max. That shit ain't coming out in no theater.
Well, that shit coming out February 32nd.
Never, that man said February 3rd. I'm done. Here's the link to the video. That should be the link to the video right there. And I'll give y'all a few seconds to click that link and get it open so you can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, dude, this shit's wild. If you've never seen Scott Steiner cut a promo like this, yeah, whew. Yeah, no, we do not like Apocalypse War. That, no, not at all. Not at all. I mean, I'm sorry. They killed the, nope. Too many brothers and sisters took too many L's in that movie off camera. Nope. Okay. So here we go. And now remember, this was this the go home show for Sacrifice?
Yeah.
I think this was, yeah. So. Yeah, I think this was the go. So, and for those who don't know what I mean when I say go home show, basically what that means is this is the show before the pay-per-view. This is the last episode of the show before they go to the pay-per-view. So basically, the go home show is when shit gets buck-ass wild. You know some shit gonna go down before the pay-per-view because they got to get you hyped to go, because this is back when you still had to buy pay-per-views. Well, technically you still do have to buy pay-per-views, but this is back when, like, there was no WWE network, there was no TNN network, there was no or not TNN but TNA network, though I think this actually did come on TNN because it was Spike TV, and Spike TV used to be called TNN, but whatever the fuck. Yeah, anyway, I'm clicking the video now. So 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait a minute. I fucked that up.
Sacrifice between you, Kurt Angle, and Samoa Joe. Now, before you get there, you have an important step tonight as you and X Division champion Petey Williams take on the unlikely duo of Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe.
You gotta walk away.
And they spell disaster for you as sacrifice. See, but I'm going to break it down for all you ladies. Would you rather be with me, or would you rather be with Joe?
Well, I think Joe's kind of nice. I mean, you know.
See, you're one of those girls that like romance. I'm going to talk to all my freaks out there. Would you rather come home to me, a genetic freak, to be satisfied every night, or go home to that fat-ass Samoa Joe? See, tonight, we're going to win, and I'm going to be the world champion at sacrifice. Come on, Petey, let's go.
Scotty, just like you always say, Big Papa Pump has got your hookup. Well, Maple Leaf Muscle is who you need to look up.
Blanket Comic
if
Geek
you
with
hear
$5
that.
super chat saying this motherfucker out here giving out the anti-life equation.
Oh, God. Dude, wait. Is it make-believe muscle is who you need to look up? What the fuck?
Yeah, bro, Maple Leaf Muffle.
Maple Leaf, dude, look, hold up. This is what I love, though. This is what I love. He said, oh, you one of the women that like romance. He said, I'm talking about freaks. God damn. Oh, God. Dude, okay, so now y'all probably understand why whenever I see characters like Darkseid and Thanos, I be calling the motherfuckers the big bad booty daddy. I be calling them the Freakzilla. That's why, because the motherfuckers be reminding me of the motherfuckers. I be like Scott Snyder was a fucking supervillain before, like he was a supervillain in wrestling before, like, the MCU. I love it. This is great. Like, that motherfucker right there. Lord help us all. This man, dude, first off, this motherfucker said 66 2/3. What kind of math is this motherfucker coming up with? Anyway, so now y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh my God, dude. Wrestling used to be so goddamn. Oh my God. Made me wonder why I used to watch this shit. Because of this. This is why I used to watch wrestling. Because the shit you would see. That shit was fucking gold. Anyway, Carter.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. What's the next thing we got coming up here? Oh my God. Yeah, we're gonna speed through some stuff. We can probably cut some things.
Yeah.
Whew, let's talk about something that'll actually be good. Okay, so WandaVision.
Yeah.
WandaVision, which we now know is going to be premiering on Disney Plus January 15th next year, 2021. Finally has a set date in place. So we learned something very interesting. This is actually a story that broke today, apparently. Did you know, Carter, that WandaVision's pilot, the pilot episode for the show, was actually filmed in front of a live studio audience?
Oh, wow. So those laughs aren't canned laughs. That's dope.
Yeah, no. This is
That's dope.
It's legit laughter that you're going to be hearing. Not only that, they got your boy Dick Van Dyke to come in and sit in and advise on the episodes that were shot like a sitcom, because they wanted to make sure they had that old school, like, not for all of them, because, you know, technically, I mean, you could technically do it for all of them, because sitcoms really, the formula for a sitcom really hasn't changed since the Dick Van Dyke Show, if we were being honest with each other. But they wanted him to sit in and advise on it because they wanted to have that right feeling for that type of style of shooting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they said that when they were talking with Collider, Paul Bettany, who we know plays Vision, says they did some very clever things. He said, we shot the first episode in 2 days in front of a live studio audience. He says, I think it's going to make you think about the MCU in a whole brand new way, but I think that it's absolutely a part of that universe. As each episode unfolds, the audience will be able to peel back layer upon layer until this rather beautiful puzzle box, written by Jack Schaefer, and directed by Matt Shackman and shot by cinematographer Jess Hall, will be revealed to everybody, and it'll make sense. All of the bonker stuff will be about something. So, like, basically what he's saying is, like, you know, like, all this stuff we've seen, like, you know, the rumors that, was it, oh, God, was it Catherine Hahn? Is it Catherine Hahn? I think so, yeah. Catherine, yeah, she's playing Agatha Harkness. They've been hinting that some other people from the MCU are also going to show up. People who play, like, minor characters in the MCU, like Kat Dennings might come back, you know, for an episode or something, or like a shot or whatever. There's a lot of musings about that. Randall Park is supposed to be making an appearance as Jimmy Woo, who I think is, which I kind of wish they wouldn't play my boy Jimmy Woo like that. They play that motherfucker as like he's a straight up idiot. They play him up like he is fucking dumb as shit. And Jimmy Woo is out here a whole ass Asian Nick Fury. I'm just like, wow, bruh. Really? Really? We gonna do my boy like that? Alright, whatever. Next up, like I said, we're in rapid fire mode here. Punisher. Remember Punisher on Netflix, Carter? They're gonna be doing a apparently, according to John Bernthal, they are going to possibly be getting a season 3. Now, why?
Yeah.
God only knows.
I mean, even though I wasn't a fan of the show, quite a few people just liked the Punisher on the screen, and a lot of people were huge fans of that show. I feel like I would much rather see a Daredevil than a Punisher season 3.
Yeah, I'd rather see a Daredevil season 4 than a Punisher season 3.
Yeah.
Hell, I'd rather see a Luke Cage or Iron Fist season 3 than see a Punisher season 3. If I'm being,
I'm not going to go that far. I'm not going to go that far. That's just disrespectful, is what you're being right now. But
oh, God.
I mean, if you do, I'm hoping they get someone better on that show, because, like I've said before, I don't think the Punisher shows were good. I think they were all right, and I think it was more so we were all just happy that the Punisher was on our screen, and we got him for 2 seasons. So I think that's why people are just such huge fans of it. But I think you need somebody else to do that show, because I think they'll do it properly. Because that show being just especially that second season was just him with the little girl sidekick. That was just a big ass escort mission for a whole season. The shit they did with Jigsaw was fucking garbage.
You mean you didn't enjoy John Bernthal impersonating Leon S. Kennedy escorting Ashley around in Resident Evil 4? You didn't like that?
And then people giving me shit because I don't like that show. I just said the casting is good. The show around it was not. It had a reverse Luke Cage. It was a reverse Luke Cage. It was, you had a great cast and you had a great story initially, and then the second half of the first season just went from sugar to shit. And then the second season, even though I think Bushmaster is hilarious to say, because I have a very dirty mind, it was nowhere near as good as that first half of the first season.
So, them called me Bushmaster.
Oh my God.
Them call me Bushmaster. I love that shit. I ate that shit up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, if I think they have someone better holding the reins, like, even though this brother here is getting a lot of business with, like, Eric Kripke with the boys and Invincible, let him do Punisher. Let him keep John Bernthal. Let him do Punisher.
Okay. I like Eric Kripke. I like Eric Kripke because he actually knows how to take comic book stuff and, like, he can make it serious, but he can also make it lighthearted. Like, he can also keep that same tone.
You lying? You don't like Eric Kripke because you hate Supernatural.
Oh no, I love the first 5 seasons of Supernatural.
Okay, there you go. All right, I'll leave it alone.
I like the first 5 seasons of Supernatural. Everything after that, they keep that shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, he does good on The Boys.
Yeah.
He does good on The Boys. I'll give him that.
Yeah. So yeah, I would absolutely. I wouldn't mind seeing him. Hell, I wouldn't mind seeing Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg do Punisher. They did great with Preacher. Preacher was just on the wrong network. If Preacher was on Amazon with The Boys, it would still be going right now.
Ooh, dude, yeah. No, they should have put that show on Amazon. I don't think that show should have been on AMC. No, there's no way. There's no way anything made by Garth Ennis should be on AMC. It should always be on like an HBO Max or an Amazon.
Yeah.
Netflix at the least. Let's keep it moving. Because we gotta talk about some shit. Can we turn... I tell you what, let's talk about something good before we get into some bad. Let's talk about something good before we get into some bad. Okay, so there is a little something I got wind of. This is actually something that's gonna be coming out in 2021. We're gonna talk about a little comic book news, y'all. 2021 Marvel Comics will be revisiting the 90s era of X-Men. They are going to be bringing back so many writers. So many writers are going to be coming back for this. And not only that, it's all going to be in continuity for the most part, if I'm not mistaken. And by in continuity, I mean, it'll kind of like tie in with, not tie in with, but it will not necessarily contradict anything that's going on now, if that makes any sense. Okay, so here we go. Let's take a look at it. Bang! Classic X-Men writers tell new in-continuity stories in new Legends ongoing series. So basically what they're going to be doing, Deadpool co-creator Fabian Nicieza returns to the blue and gold era of the X-Men for an in-continuity flashback, sussing out the mystery of the third Summers brother in the first story of a new ongoing series titled X-Men Legends #1.
Okay.
Says it's incredibly exciting to finally tell the story of the infamous third Summers brother, Nicieza says in the announcement. 25 years in the making to see the truth about Adam X revealed and drawn so magnificently by Brett Booth is one of the most surreal experiences of my career. Getting the opportunity to tell this tale while kicking off the new X-Men Legends series is extremely exciting. You see what he did there? With the X's. The third Summers brother mystery was first teased in 1993's X-Men #23 by Nicieza and Andy Kubert, when Mr. Sinister offhandedly mentioned the prospect of a third brother to Cyclops and Havoc. Over the course of Nicieza's 3-year run on X-Men, he left clues that Adam X, or even possibly Gambit, was the third Summers brother. However, the mystery was left unresolved after Nicieza's departure from the title. And then let's see, it says a decade later, Ed Brubaker revisited the idea of a third Summers brother in X-Men Deadly Genesis. In that, a new character, Gabriel Summers, aka Vulcan, was retconned to be the third Summers brother and once a member of the X-Men. Nicieza and Booth's story will be the first of many X-Men Legends stories, with popular creators of the past revisiting and expanding on the classic run with in-continuity stories, according to Marvel. Other writers announced include Chris Claremont, Louise Simonson, Larry Hama, and Peter David. They say that X-Men Legends will deliver startling tales month after month that dive into the rich history of the X-Men to tie up loose ends, resolve long-standing plot danglers, and reveal shocking truths that will change the past and the future of the X-Men. So you can look forward to this coming out February 2021. They got solicitations out already. There's some pretty cool stuff out there. I do love this artwork right here, though. This artwork right here, dude, it's fantastic. I like this. This is fucking amazing. I love how it's like, it's got the juxtaposition of like the classic X-Men, but also like, you know, the kind of the newer squad, and like it's a lot of really cool stuff. You can tell this is going to be one of those either like fold out, or they'll have like some variants that'll all like tie this shit together. Dude, it's just gonna be wild, man. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Also, want to point out this cover right here. Also, kind of lit. I'm here for it. It's taking me back. Dude, oh man, and dude, you see who they got back there, right? They got your boy back here in the next to Storm over here. That motherfucker, who I think is actually on Krakoa right now. I think they actually got that motherfucker on there. Let's see. Trying to see what else they got in this motherfucker. Dude, they even went back, got the old ass costumes from Marvel Girl. Oh my lord, I'm dead. Cut this shit off. Cut this shit off. I'm dead. But yeah, these are all gonna be and basically for those who you know don't get it, these are all gonna be stories that take place in the past. They're going to take place back when these stories were originally going on. So in the 90s is what they're going back to. And this stuff will basically inform on things that have not been addressed throughout the years. So on and so forth. Also, we got some other X-Men news. Guess what? Guess what else we get to finally learn, Carter?
What is that?
So once Ten of Swords wraps up, guess who we finally get to figure out what the fuck happened to them after X-Men number 5?
The Sentry?
No, dude, man, fuck the Sentry. No, we get this motherfucker right here. Ooh, Carter almost cut this call off. It's about to be me cut. Look, y'all was gonna just see bloop, like my screen go away. I'm about to cut the camera off, everything, make them start yanking cords out of shit. No, I love how I literally just said what this is based on, and everybody's coming up with these theories. They got shit to do with what I just said. Wait, so actually, you know what? I take that back. I take that back because I just realized I actually have the latency turned up, so y'all probably aren't seeing things as quickly as I'm actually saying them. So
okay.
I take that back. Because I was like, this ain't got shit to do with no video game. But no, these are in continuity stories. These don't have anything to do with any video games, any other. Like, these all have to do with the plot threads that were put out there back in the 90s. Stuff that we make fun of the X-Men for till this very day. They're going back and addressing all that shit. So, like, it'll basically kind of help clean up the continuity of the X-Men so it's not so convoluted and fucked up. But yes, X-Men number 18 is going to be coming out in January of, in February of 2021. So this also kind of lines up with what we were just talking about. We're finally going to get to see what happened to Wolverine, Synch, and Darwin. We finally get some news on it. We'll finally get to see. Now, remember, X-Men number 5 is when they went into the vault, where time is wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey. Time doesn't flow naturally inside the vault where the post-humans are hanging out at, that we saw at the very beginning of Hickman's run on the core X-Men title. Well, we're finally going to address this. Now, one of the things that is brought up in this is the fact that as of the end of that issue of X-Men number 5, they had already spent the equivalency of 500 years in the vault. I just want to reiterate that. They have already, as of the end of X-Men number 5, they have already spent the equivalent of 500. That's 500 years in the vault. This is basically the hyperbaric chamber. These motherfuckers are going to come out here looking like whole-ass Super Saiyans. They ready to fight Frieza, goddammit. They've been training at 100 times Earth's normal gravity. These motherfuckers have been doing push-ups at 200 times Earth's normal gravity. You know what it is? They got a 33 1/3% chance.
I bet.
They got a 66 2/3 chance of winning. And if you combine that with the 75% chance, they got a 141 67th chance. God, I'm just fucking around. But anyway, but no, basically what's going to happen is is that, we know that they never came back out, but we are finally going to get some answers revealing what exactly happened to the X-Men members since they embarked on the mission, and if they found whatever it was that they were looking for. And I'm looking so forward to it because this is going to be coming up all after Ten of Swords wraps up. There's lots of stuff that's going to be happening with the X-Men, the Marauders, X-Force. So much stuff has been teased, post Ten of Swords. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. I'm here for it. Let's go. I'm here for it. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm in the boat of, well, it took your ass long enough.
Man, hey, I'm just saying. But, well, and the thing is, I think that's the difficult thing about what they do with those X-Men one-shots. Because for the most part, X-Men is a series of one-shots. Like, it's a series of one-shots, straight up and down. It's not, like, there's not a coherent, like, continuous story that's being told. They're basically telling you little bits and pieces of things that are happening outside of the normal narrative, which is probably one of the first times in a long time we've had an X-Men series that was not really telling a continuous story. It was just like, oh, well, there's this one thing that happened over here last week. Here's this other thing that happened over here like maybe a few days ago. This is one little thing that kind of happened like maybe a month ago, but we just really didn't take time to talk about it. But yeah, and let's see, we got us a super chat here. We got us a super chat right here. By the way, we never really, and you know what? We actually didn't get a chance to look at some of these other ones too. Here. So Monumental Comics coming through with the super chat says, yeah, he can't touch another Batman until he gets Justice League right. Sorry, Snyder. You're cut. Damn. Damn. Hold up. Dude, look. I gotta give the bomb for that one.
Let's see.
Let's see here. LJ Brown with the £5 super chat says, shout out to Blerd for the Blerd Koa Flex and Carter. How many scenes does Zach promise you this version of Justice League? Hashtag Carterborg. Lord.
Go to hell.
Damn. I'm dead. Dude, Dude, what happened? Oh, Lord, I'm so dead. Okay, and Edward Howard coming through with the $5 super chat says, love what you do, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Man, thank all of you. Oh, Blackgate Comic, he came through the $5 super chat says, oh, this is what you read earlier. Give the anti-life equation. I love that shit. I fucking love it, dude. Thank y'all. Every last single one of y'all. Every last single one of you. Monty Mill Comics, LJ Brown, Blackgate Comic Geek. Edward Howard, thank y'all so much for those super chats. Whoa, shit, we got another one. J Rye coming through the $5 super chat says, if Hope Summers fought Iska the Unbeaten, do you think Hope's power set would make her win? It's possible. It's possible. I think they would cancel each other out. I think that's what happened.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they would cancel each other out. Because we know that Iska already is of the belief that if she faced off with Domino, Iska would still win because Domino's ability to manipulate probability would not be able, in her opinion, to outdo her mutant power that dictates that she must always win. Now, here's the thing. Just like with characters like Darwin, and this is something that I think is very important that we need to be mindful of with Iska the Unbeaten, just like how Darwin's ability dictates that his body will naturally adapt to whatever situation he's in to keep him alive, remember that time that he faced off with the Hulk. And the Hulk beat the brakes off his ass. The Hulk hit that boy one time, and Darwin's body said, bruh, you can't take this, and teleported him away. Like, Darwin didn't, like, get extra strong. He didn't get extra durable. He didn't grow adamantium over his skin to protect his body. His body said, bruh, this ain't it. We got to go. That boy's body said that his body yeeted him away from the Hulk. So let's keep that in mind. And remember, Iska's ability dictated that she can't lose. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that she can't lose a fight. But remember, she knew, like, her powers let her know that she was not going to win if she stayed on the side of Genesis. but she would win if she betrayed them and joined a myth. So her power basically was just like, yeah, we're just going to betray you, and we're going to go to the winning side. So that way she doesn't lose. Like, that's how her power works. It's weird. It does not necessarily mean that she's always going to win in a straight-up fight. It just means that she's always going to put herself in the position naturally to win. Even if it's like an existential situation. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something to, that's something to keep up with. Something to keep up with. Let's see here. What's this next one here? By the way, thank you, Jay Rye, for that super chat, by the way. Okay, let's keep it moving. Let's look at... Hold on, let me see here. What else we got? 'Cause I know we got more. There's always more. All right, now we can talk about this shit going on at CW. So,
Okay.
Carter, are you familiar with who Nadria Tucker is?
Yes.
Okay. So, for those who don't know, she used to write for Underground. She wrote for Krypton. And she was also working on the Superman and Lois television series that's going to be coming out in February of all months. The whitest show on Earth coming out in Black History Month. Ain't that about a bitch? Anyway, point of the matter is, Nadria put up a tweet, a series of tweets, actually. Now, normally, a writer being fired from a show that hasn't even aired yet is not that big a deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually not even news. However, the reason why this is actually noteworthy is because of her tweets. She actually spoke out about this. Basically, she was unceremoniously fired from the show, and no one really knew why. And now she is telling people why. She says, some personal news. Wednesday, I got word that my contract on Superman and Lois won't be extended. My services no longer needed. My outline and draft, subpar. Obviously, I disagree with that last bit, LOL. This after months of flagging Me Too jokes in dialogue, of me defending the Bechdel test, of me fighting to ensure the only black faces on screen aren't villains, of me pitching stories for female characters. There's one in the title of the series that went ignored. If I sound bitter, it's because this one stings. I've been assured by colleagues that I was great in the room, so I know I'm not nuts. I debated whether to post this, but my own mental well-being demands that I do. The only way shit changes is to expose it. And she puts a red and blue heart at the end of it.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why this is such a big deal is because we're also going to talk about a little bit of news. And I actually made this joke on Maria's stream, so I will spare y'all it here. But nah, fuck it, I'm going to do it here again. Anyway, you remember that little Paul Abdul song with Cat?
Yes.
It was like 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. Yeah, that one. Yeah. That's basically what's happening here, because we're actually getting something really awesome that I'm not really all that crazy about regardless, and we also got some other stuff that's been happening with the CW in regards to how they're addressing black characters on screen. However, something I want to point out, this right here, this is some fuck shit. Now, it sounds to me like someone was upset that that there were some distasteful jokes. This is how I'm reading it. There were some distasteful jokes regarding Me Too, which I could actually, having not even seen sight nor hair of the show, based on what Superman and Lois, is typically centered around, I can already tell what the fuck the jokes were about. In regards to workplace misconduct. The Bechdel test, which for those who do not know what the Bechdel test is basically a test that you can use to dictate whether or not women are being properly represented in movies and television. Or really anything. Anything, really. But basically, like, case in point, I'm actually going to pull up. There's actually some questions that come up if you go over the Bechdel test. Let's see here. Also known as the Bechdel-Wallace test. For those who don't know, and they actually have a website called BechdelTest.com, and they actually tell you what movies pass the test and what movies don't. Like, for instance, Let's see here. What's a movie that doesn't pass it? I'm going through the list. Brightburn does not pass the Bechdel test.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Dark Phoenix actually does. And to no one's surprise, Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw does not pass the Bechdel test. Fighting for My Family passes the Bechdel test. Godzilla King of Monsters, oddly enough, passes the Bechdel test. Joker, oddly enough, passes the fucking Bechdel test. Could you imagine? Knives Out passes the Bechdel test. Lion King, oddly enough, passes the fucking Bechdel test. Midsommar passes the Bechdel test. What's another one? Let's see. Let's go through the list here. And to no one's surprise, Rambo Last Blood does not pass the Bechdel test. But yeah, basically, what you need to know. Let's see here. It is. Here we go. Boom. So basically, the test, it asks questions. It basically asks simple questions based on what's going on in the movie. Like, do women have any lines that do not have to do with shopping or being a mother or being like some kind of traditional 1950s figure of some sort? Is their whole entire character based around them having a boyfriend or a husband? Like, it's basically outdated mindsets and about gender roles and shit of that nature. That basically is what the Bechdel test. Matter of fact, in order to pass, here's the thing. Here's the criteria. To pass the Bechdel test, 3 things must happen. Is that the movie must include at least 2 women who have at least one conversation, and the third is about something other than a man or men. That is what you have to pass the Bechdel test. It's simple. It's not even rocket science. It's easy stuff. Though, technically, the person who came up with the Bechdel test is not actually wanted to be called the Bechdel test, but that's another story altogether. The other thing that she's looking at is the fact that fighting to ensure that the only black faces on screen aren't the villains. This is a problem that CW has had in the past at times, where like the only black characters you would see would sometimes be villains. They've gotten away from it largely, but this show kind of seems like a throwback to the way the CW used to be. And I think I don't have to go any further than that with that particular part. Her having to pitch stories for female characters that because people aren't writing those stories, despite the fact that there's a woman's name in the title. That is kind of egregious. Because basically what that tells me is Lois ain't gonna be doing shit. Like, this is a Superman show. Lois just gonna be there with the baby. Is basically what this tells me. I mean, that's what it tells me. Am I wrong?
No, that's a sad thought there. Especially when this is home of Batwoman running around, and then you got Black Lightning running around.
And that's the thing. Maria pointed something out to me. I don't know if Maria's in the chat right now, but Maria actually pointed something out to me about Batwoman I never noticed before. Even before the hiring of Javicia Leslie, Batwoman, short of Black Lightning, is the most diverse show on CW. Short of Black Lightning.
I'm sitting here. No, because Arrow had
Mr. Terrific, and they had Wild Dog, and they had Diggle. But here's the thing, though. That show ain't around no more. But here's the thing. You now have Javicia Leslie as Batwoman. You've got Luke Fox. You've got Mary, who is Asian. You have, I forget the girl's name that was Kate Kane's love interest. She's black. And they're all principal characters. Pretty much the only white person in the principal cast now is what's her face? God, I'm blanking on the damn girl's name. Shit. Hold up. Because, it's 2020. Why live in ignorance? Here, let's see. Oh, I forgot. The mother. The mother. That's another one who, not a white person. Alice. Alice is the only white character who'll be in the principal cast for the most part. Because you got Cameron Johnson, you got Megan Tandy, you got Nicole Kang, you got DeGrace Scott, but I mean, even still, that's nothing. But for the most part, the principal cast of the show, is mostly non-white actors. With the exception of like one or two people. And I never thought about that till I actually went back and looked. And with Javicia Leslie, it actually tips it over the edge. So they actually have more diversity than Arrow did.
That's wild.
Exactly. It's like, wow, dude. Because hell, even Flash, you got like 2 black people and a Latinx guy. That's cool.
What black person is on Flash? That's why I didn't name it.
Oh,
you know what? Iris is fucking dead. I know. Yeah.
This man forgot about Uncle Joe. He forgot about Papa Joe. He forgot about Papa Joe. Dude, Candace Patton out here mad at the motherfucker right now.
Yeah.
Dude.
That is fine wine. I'm going to mute myself on that one. Goodness.
Dude, dude, and you know what? Candace Patton had to fight to have curls in her hair for an episode. Did you know that? She had to fight to get curls in her hair because they didn't want her having her natural hair. Like, that's why Candace Patton always looks the way she does on the shows, because they don't want her looking like a black woman. They only want her hair to look straight and look like a white woman's hair, like to be close enough to a white woman's hair. That's why she always wears her hair the way she does on that show. That is not her choice. And she has actually talked about that. But no, the whole thing with Najee Tucker sucks because we literally just not that long ago had the writers for Riverdale get called out for how they write black characters on that CW show. How they're written as tertiary characters that don't matter. So I think there was even in a case that they said they were trying to lighten someone's skin, I believe. Yeah. It's messed up. Oh, yeah, you can't forget about Wally. Little Wally. Who, I'm going to go tell you right now, they didn't give a fuck about what they were doing with him. I'm just going to be honest with you. They actually, you want to know who gives less of a fuck about Wally West than DC Comics? CW.
Yeah.
Dude, CW, like, y'all think DC Comics be doing Wally West dirty. Dude, no, go watch The Flash on CW. They don't give a fuck about that brother. They like, fuck him. They like, fuck that dude. But no, that just goes on to say, let's see. Let's see. What's the male version of the Bechdel test? Every, 80s action movie. Jeez. Every 80s action movie that literally had women just as tits and ass. There is no male version of the Bechdel test because it's not necessary. Men are always at the forefront of movies in Hollywood. Jesus Christ. Women are not. Very rarely. That was why people waited so long to do female-fronted superhero movies with a major budget. But anyway, speaking of males in Hollywood, guess who's getting a Black Lightning spinoff?
Who'd that be?
So apparently, your boy Jordan Calloway, who, for those who don't know, plays Painkiller. He's getting his own show apparently. Yeah, that's how I felt about it too.
Exactly. That's exactly what I did say. No.
Good Lord. Look, of all the characters, y'all could have gave Gravedigger a spinoff. Y'all could have gave Gravedigger a spinoff. Y'all give this motherfucker a spinoff. The dude who can't keep his spine right. Okay. Oh my God. Dismissed.
So he just slipping discs each episode according to Blerd Without Fear, huh?
I mean, every time I look up, this motherfucker either dead or his spine gone. And here's the thing, I don't know if y'all remember this. Painkiller was not that big a character in the comics. He showed up once. He is not that big a deal. He's not even Black Lightning's most important character. Not even close. And with R. Kelly, they could have did a Thunder and Lightning spinoff because that was kind of the idea from the jump. Because I don't know if a lot of y'all know this, but when they originally announced the Black Lightning TV series, it was not meant to be a Black Lightning show. It was just going to have a show. They were just using Black Lightning's name. The original premise for the show was that it was going to be about Jefferson Pierce reigniting his persona as Black Lightning in the wake of his daughters gaining superpowers so that he can train them to become the next generation of superheroes. So the show was never meant to be about Jefferson Pierce. That's why it's not about Jefferson Pierce. Unfortunately, however, there are a lot of people who don't know that. So a lot of people are confused as to why Black Lightning isn't the star of his own show. But no, what they could have...
Another thing that people tend to forget when it comes to Black Lightning is Black Lightning was supposed to be, and you can correct me if I'm wrong here, it was supposed to be a period piece. It wasn't even supposed to take place with the Arrow, Flash, CW verse shit. This took place in its own little pocket.
It was supposed to be a throwback. Yeah. And they completely scrapped it because I'm sure not Mark Guggenheim, but Greg Berlanti probably was like, no, put it in our shit. But no, because he likes to have a million projects going at once.
Yeah, like he was never supposed to be somebody you would see in a crisis. He was never supposed to be somebody you see with Arrow, Mr. Terrific, Killer Frost, Superman, all these people. You were never supposed to see shit like that. This was just supposed to, at first when you first initially heard about it, I thought it was just gonna be a mini just to kind of dip their toes in.
Right. See, you know what I thought they were gonna do, and we'll talk about this character here in just a minute. I thought they were gonna actually try and introduce a character like, I don't know, Vixen, who's already in the CW verse.
Yeah.
The whatever verse they want to call it now, whatever. She's already in that corner of the universe, not to mention she's been mentioned on the show before. I was hoping maybe they would bring in Vixen and then maybe do a backdoor pilot within that show to bring her in. And the thing is, they've done, and honestly, they technically teased it before with Arrow. I remember when they first announced the Vixen animated series on CWC, they're like, oh, hey, here's this new character we're going to be bringing into the Arrowverse. And I thought, oh, they're going to do a little animated thing to kind of get her ready, get people, hip to her before they put her on CW. And then eventually they did, and then they're like, yeah, we're going to, put her in the Arrowverse. And then they completely dropped the actress who was playing her and then replaced her with somebody else on Legends of Tomorrow of all fucking shows.
Yeah, which is so fucking dumb because the one that was portraying the character in the animated show was the same one that had been doing it.
Yeah, she was the same one they put on Arrow.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you know what? Y'all don't know what y'all doing. Y'all don't put that show on HBO Max and be done with it. But this guy, look, I don't want anybody to think I'm hating. I don't want anybody to think I'm hating. I'm not hating on Jordan Calloway. I want him to get his coins. I want this brother to get his money. But the thing is that they literally picked the worst character to get a spinoff. The worst. I would rather watch a show about Lynn. And I hate Lynn as of last season. Lynn was one of my favorite characters on the show because she was smart, she was witty, she knew how to handle her shit, and then season 3 came along and turned her into the most irredeemably awful character I've ever seen in my life. That show failed Lynn in the 3rd season. They basically gave this bitch the equivalent of the Jesse Spano story from Saved by the Bell. Had this bitch talking about, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Why you have to call her all out a name like that?
Because I love Lynn. And I hate what they did to her. Because at least with Jesse, that bitch got a redeeming arc at the end of the episode. They turned this bitch into a crackhead. And didn't really do anything to make her sympathetic and all that. Like, the whole time, she was just making not pimp decisions. Right? Why she gotta be a basehead? Exactly. Talk to him. Talk to him.
I haven't heard that phrase so long.
God, dude, she out. You know what she reminded me of? Bitch reminded me of Felicia. For Friday. No, no, that ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. They turned her into Pookie from New Jack City. Ain't that about a bitch?
Oh my goodness.
Y'all got any more of that green light? Hey, can I look? Had Lynn walking up talking about, hey, can I borrow your VCR?
I got these cheeseburgers.
Look, Lynn come up to Dubai as well. Talk about some, I suck your dick.
Danger, danger, danger.
For some of that green light. Oh God, dude. And then you know what? Whatever. You know what? Because here's my thing. Y'all know my policy. If they don't give a fuck, why do I give a fuck? If they're not gonna give a fuck, I'm not gonna give a fuck either. Fuck them. Anyway, basically what they're saying, according to Deadline, Painkiller was starting a planned spin-off episode of Black Lightning Season 4 with Salim Akil serving as writer, executive producer, and director of the pilot, whatever. I don't give a fuck anyway. Get that shit out. Anyway, good God of might. How you go from having the... Wait, what's that?
So you mad is what you say.
Yeah. Remember last week we talked about how y'all don't see me mad, like legit mad very often? There you go. You just saw it. You just saw me. That was me mad. I'm mad. I'm pissed. I mean...
Well, I think I know what a
damn, this motherfucker J-Ride just killed me. J-Ride just killed me,
She became Ashy Larry from Dave Chappelle. Wow.
Dude. Y'all have to...
Well, you know...
you just gotta do my girl like that.
Hey, but here's the thing, though, J-Rod. Here's the thing. Well, you know having a Larry on it, he said himself. He went from ashy to classy. So we might have a turnaround. Maybe Lynn won't steal the money out of somebody's goddamn purse.
Hey, you better hide your wallets. Dude, I'm dead off that shit, man. Thank you for the super chat, by the way.
Well, maybe she won't have Jefferson Pierce come down and yell at her and tell her to take her ass upstairs and put on some lotion. You don't know.
But see, you know what this has me concerned for now, right? This has me concerned for Joaquin. This has me concerned for Joaquin Thunder.
Oh no! When it comes to these CW shows, just it's a good. People hate the way that I do it, but it's like I will give a show a few seasons and I just completely stop watching because I know that with CW being the CW, the quality is going to drop and it's going to go from sugar to shit. We were just talking about Supernatural earlier. Yes, it was good those first 5 seasons. Now the motherfucker is finally about to end at 15. Black Lightning was not supposed to last near as long as it was. I'm happy that it did. We've got some fantastic stories out of it, but I feel like it's coming. Exactly what they did to Arrow, exactly what they did to Flash. I feel like it's coming, and I would much rather enjoy the seasons I watched and not the subsequent later on because I don't want to get sad and disappointed. Dude,
Mr. Brooks, you just killed me, man. He said they turned her into Whitney Houston. God damn. Come on, Bobby. Come on, Bobby. Can I get a hit?
Anytime people bring up Whitney Houston, I remember this one comedian saying Whitney Houston used to do so much cocaine when she sang songs. It was like you were playing karaoke because you could see the words forming in her throat.
No, wait. Look, what was it? Wait, what was it? One of my favorite Paul Mooney jokes. That motherfucker said, he said, he said, what was it? He said, there's a meteorite coming for Earth, and nothing can stop it. He said, oh, yes, there is. Captain Whitney. You send Whitney Houston to smoke that motherfucker. I was dead. I was dead. Oh, God. He used to put Captain Whitney Houston. Put Captain Whitney Houston on the meteor. Land her on the meteorite. She'll smoke that motherfucker away. I was like, Lord. But no, okay, so the reason why I'm worried about Jakeem, though, is because, look at this shit. We never talked about this. This was news from the week before. But Jim Gaffigan, he's been cast as Thunderbolt. The voice of Thunderbolt. The genie that Jakeem uses.
Yeah.
So we know Jakeem's going to be on the show now. He's already been name dropped. He's in Blue Valley because the little brother, Mike, asked if he could come over and spend the night. So something tells me that little motherfucker gonna come and spend the night. He gonna get a hold of that pink ass pen and he gonna start casting some wishes. Turn this motherfucker into Aladdin out this bitch. But I'm scared for him. You know what? Why didn't we do a backdoor pilot for him? How about that? I'm gonna button my bottom lip like your parents used to do when you fucked up, and they would be like, oh no, you know they button that bottom lip. They'd be like, That means you better have an answer. That means you better have an answer in 0.5 seconds. Just saying. But anyway, let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving. Carter, we're going to talk about your favorite character.
Yes.
Dude, oh, wait a minute. Somebody said she turned into Eddie King Jr. Lord, get me out of here. Lynn Jefferson turned into Eddie King. Oh, God. Get me out of here, man. I'm done.
R. Kelly did just make a good point in chat, though. He's saying, look at their history. All the black shows from UPN came over and CW slit their throats.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, no, I have no hopes for any type of proper representation on CW at all. You will find that more likely at HBO.
Yeah.
Look at Lovecraft Country. Look at Watchmen. HBO just realized the black dollar is powerful. They're like, oh, wait a minute. They're like, wait a minute. These Negroes actually enjoyed Watchmen? What's that other show y'all had? What's that shit y'all were talking about? That fucking Confederate flag shit? Yeah, get that out of here. Get that out of here. We don't want that. Hey, you. What's that shit you got over there? Lovecraft Country? Yeah. With the black folks and the magic and the monsters and shit? Yeah, put that on. Put that fast track that. Get that out here. Get that out here. Any other black shows anybody want to pitch? Because we're going all in. We're going all in on the black folks. They got money.
Watchmen was good. What's another show y'all got? Wait a minute. Lovecraft Country. Are y'all in it? Book it, Vince.
Right. Oh, Lord. By the way, dude, real quick, I got to put some respect on this real quick because I'm so sad. Did you hear about Zelina Vega?
Yes, I did. And that says a lot that woman is trying to stand up for everybody and everybody let her just sink to the bottom.
Dude, you see what Paige said?
No, I did not actually.
Okay, so like everybody else was responding. And Paige was the biggest motherfucker out here talking that shit about unionizing. Her response was, "This sucks." That's it. That's all she said. That's all she said. Oh, hey, Robo. What's going on, my guy? By the way, I meant to do this the other day. Bam. Look at you. Now look at you. You out here. Oh. But no, dude. I thought that shit was so fucking wild, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, for those who know what I'm talking about, Zelina Vega got fired from WWE. Zelina Vega, who I want to point out, fine than a motherfucker. Woo!
Yeah, she can get the stick of truth. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Dude, she get more than the stick of truth. Look,
No, that's
she
all I
get
have. That's all she would get. Stick of truth.
the-
Why, you ask? Because the truth hurts, Ernie. That's why she gets stick of truth.
Wait. Are you in the hurt business?
Hey.
Are you in
There's
the
no shame in my game. I go put a suit on right now. Y'all can't even see it.
God damn. But your girl, who, by the way, is a huge cosplayer.
Mm-hmm.
She is a big time cosplayer. And this is actually let me see if I can actually find like some of her shit. But basically, like, I'm not gonna lie, the day she came out with the Vega costume, I was dead. But this is your girl. This is your girl Zelina Vega right here. Just so y'all know who we're talking about. This is Zelina Vega right here. She got fired from WWE for talking about unionizing wrestlers.
Gilla V in the chat saying, different strokes, no Willis.
Damn! Look, I'm just saying. And then look, she be out here cosplaying, y'all. She be out here with the she got the Jade cosplay from Mortal Kombat. God damn it. Ooh, and y'all, I just want y'all to think about something. Aleister Black is hitting that.
Man, Black Mass.
Dude, she catching Black Mass every night. She catching Black Mass every night.
God, the Jade.
And then here, check this out. This is when she came out with the Vega joint. This one ain't as lit. She came out with the Vega joint though. This is when I was like, girl, I'll marry you. I'm already married, but I'm just saying. And then she had the Catwoman joint. Lord, this is body. Oh Lord, we gonna catch a TOS. We gonna catch a TOS. This is body paint. This is body paint. Lord, get me out of here. I hate it here.
Lord, keep me where I'm at.
Lord Jesus, give it. Dude, let me tell you. Good Lord, they fired this woman. Dude, Vince need his ass whooped.
Boy, hey, Gilla, I'm right there with you. I would make that Harlem Nights call to my lady as well. Honey,
like,
it's your
daddy.
I'm not coming home.
Look, no,
See,
wait, like, hey, baby, it's daddy. Put mommy on the phone. Mommy, it's daddy. I ain't never coming home no more.
Yeah, you take it easy.
Yeah, I ain't never coming home no more. Oh Lord Jesus! But yeah, go follow her on Instagram, on the gram, and she got an OnlyFans. Not now. She ain't getting naked. So don't.
Hey, don't see. I ought to kill this whole show just for you saying that shit and it not be what it was supposed to be. You shouldn't even brought it up.
Well, I mean, she might be getting naked now.
Because when I tell you that I kind of sat up in this chair when you said it.
Well, you know that's supposedly that's part of why WWE fired her.
Fuck out of here.
They said it's part of the reason why WWE fired her because they said that they didn't want her having an OnlyFans account because of what it implies. Even though she says she's not going to be showing any like nudity or even partial nudity, they didn't like the idea of one of their wrestlers having an OnlyFans account because of what it's typically linked to.
I'm fairly certain that was their out. She just she gave them an out and didn't realize she gave them an out.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's exactly what it is. Because if you look at the unionization, oh yeah, get this bitch up out of here, quick.
Look, Mr. Brooks gonna get me in trouble. Yeah, her OnlyFans is cosplay only. That's all it is. Yeah, for her. Yeah, she's only doing cosplay on OnlyFans, and you can buy her costumes to wear, whatever, but they can't be like butt naked shit. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to Carter's favorite superhero.
Gilla said, soon you said only I took off to Reddit.
Damn. This man. Lord, get me out of here. I'm done. Lord, I'm done. Get it out of here.
But okay, enough perversion. Let's talk about one of my favorite superheroes, in a product that I don't have a lot of faith in.
Damn. This man said, I don't even believe in it.
No, it's Jamie Foxx, man. No. That's
Well,
always gonna be what I say. Just no.
So this story, Jason Blum, he put some news out about the Spawn movie. You know, the one that, Jamie Foxx, Jeremy Renner, Todd McFarlane was supposed to direct it. Everything that,
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, that's it. Everything that Jason Blum says in this article gives me no hope for this movie.
They just look like fucking like hot words to kind of get people to read what he's saying.
Well, here's what he had to say. He said that what excited me about it is that Spawn is kind of the last great unexploited comic. So that seemed like an amazing opportunity. It's taken longer than I hoped it would have to get the story right, but we're still working on it. So basically what they're saying is they went back and they're rewriting the script, is what they're saying. That's Hollywood talk for we're rewriting this motherfucker because that shit was sucking.
That's hood talk for Todd McFarlane. What is this bullshit you just gave me?
He's like, look, Jason Blum looked at that goddamn script and was like, this you? You sure you want to commit to that answer? All right. Then he goes on to say that the reboot is going to be very different. That's going to be very edgy. No, don't do that. Don't say that. Because he also says that there's two big roles in the script. There's obviously sort of Spawn himself, although in a weird way, it's not the biggest role. See, this actually reaffirms that they're still going with the whole Spawn is not the main character of his own movie.
Yeah, he's just more of a background character. Andrew Wisdom, Jamie is an excellent actor. No. That's going to get me in trouble. But I'll say it again. Jamie Foxx is an excellent actor? Question mark? No.
Jamie Foxx is good at playing himself.
That boy worse at it than Will Smith.
God damn. Lord. It's like when you hire Jamie Foxx for a role, you know you're going to get Jamie Foxx. You're not going to get, it's not going to be Jamie Foxx. When he did Ray, he wasn't playing Ray Charles. He was playing Jamie Foxx impersonating Ray Charles. That's what he was playing. Which, to a degree that actually kind of worked. But still. But no, they go on to say that the cop, the biggest role is the cop. The cop is his character, Twitch, who's been there since issue number 1. Twitch is the role in this one, and I sort of refer to him as my Sheriff Brody, who is the sheriff in the Jaws movie. Although it was called Jaws, Jaws didn't really talk a lot in the movie, right? He just kind of showed up at the opportune time to make the movie worthwhile.
Which then just lets, I think, every person that's a fan of Spawn know if you're going into that movie to see Spawn, you're not going to see that. This is just a Sam and Twitch movie, just like the Sam and Twitch miniseries they did where Spawn would show up just in a panel or two and then it was right back to the Sam and Twitch stuff. If you don't like Sam and Twitch, then you weren't gonna go watch this movie. But if you hear that it's Spawn, because a lot of people don't realize, people aren't going to do what Ernie did or what I'm going to do. They're not going to research a whole lot. They're going to reminisce about the good old days of the HBO series and how much of that movie back in the day was fire. Wink, wink. But no one's going to do their due diligence in researching that, okay, this is just really going to be a Sam and Twitch film with Jamie Foxx's Spawn showing up every once in a while.
Exactly.
But yeah, they're bamboozling the fuck out of people.
Oh, yeah.
100%. Tom McFarlane has said several times he loves Sam and Twitch. So he's basically getting to do his Sam and Twitch movie.
And I'm going to be honest with you. They know that movie won't sell if they just call it Twitch.
Exactly.
But Spawn will put butts in the seats. Twitch will not. Not even Sam and Twitch.
No one's going to know who the fuck that is.
No. God no.
And I say that being a Spawn fan who knows who they are, because I think the butts that they're going to get in the seats are going to be the motherfuckers that have been playing with Spawn on Mortal Kombat 11, and they heard Keith David's voice, and they looked it up on YouTube, and they saw the HBO cartoon, and that's what they think they're going to get when they go pay to see this movie. Those are the butts they're going to get.
Yeah. No, 1,000%. Man, here, we're going to cut a couple of things here because we run it over on time. Carter, what did you think about Bloodshot?
I wish Jason David Frank was in the titular role, but it was a fine movie. I got a free video game for going to see it. I told you that before the show started. The one saving grace about movie theaters in California, they really want you to go see these movies. So the original Bloodshot with your boy Vin Diesel, the movie theaters here were giving out copies of Neo 2 at the time if you went and saw it at this particular movie theater. That was literally the only reason I went and fucking watched that movie, because I said I did not like that Jason David Frank was not in it, but still thought it was a good popcorn. If there's nothing else to see and you don't want to sit at the house all day, you don't want to Netflix and chill, take a girl out to a movie, watch Vin Diesel, and then go in and break her off something proper. So it was all right.
Yeah, you should. Dude, like, they were literally sitting out here telling you, hey, look, you might catch COVID, but here's a free copy of Neo 2. Yo, consolation prize is a copy of Neo 2. How about that? That good for you? Will that get you in here? That'll put butts in the seats. Anyway, the reason why I ask is because apparently Bloodshot is getting a sequel with Vin Diesel returning.
Okay.
Basically, Bloodshot was one of those movies. It was actually released right when the pandemic started, like right when lockdown was going down.
Yeah.
So it got fucked. That movie got fucked royally, and oddly enough, which is why they decided to go to VOD in the first place. But of all the movies that were released on VOD during that time, Bloodshot actually did better than most of them.
Like, I think the movie to beat was that Trolls shit, wasn't it?
It was Trolls and The Invisible Man, and what was that one movie that everyone was confused about whether it was a right-wing political movie or a left-wing political movie? The one where the folks were hunting each other.
Oh my god!
I don't remember.
I think it had The Hunt. I think it was
like The Hunt or something like that. Yeah. Those were the movies to beat, and Bloodshot beat all of them pretty much. In the end, I think Trolls beat everything at first.
Yeah.
But the Bloodshot eventually won out over everything. Like, it outperformed everything else eventually. Off of word of mouth, which I'll also say the movie ain't bad. It ain't great either, because it's also one of those old 90s, early 2000s superhero movies where the character that you're coming to see doesn't show up to the end of the movie. Like, Vin Diesel doesn't become the Bloodshot you expect to see from the comics until, like, literally the last part of the movie. And it's not done specifically well either. But, I mean, I wasn't ever bored. I was never like, oh, God, how much longer till this is over? Yeah.
I would agree with that.
And to me, yeah, that's fine.
Manga in the chat is saying, I have Bloodshot and still haven't watched it.
Damn. Hey, I ain't mad at you.
I can't even say that to him like that, because Man of Steel was the first Blu-ray I ever bought, and it took me almost 4 months to sit down and finish that movie.
Damn. Damn.
Sleep, man.
Oh, man. It's too fucking long.
Yeah.
That movie's like 2.5 hours long, ain't it?
I believe it was. The shit. It's something had to put me to fucking sleep.
Lord. Well, you want some good news?
Please.
Vixen. Vixen is going to be headlining a new series. It's going to be a DC Comics digital first anthology called Truth and Justice. For those who don't know what that is, basically it's going to be a series of comics all focusing on various and sundry characters across the DC Comics universe, multiverse, all that shit. I think the first issue is supposed to be written by Jeffrey Thorne, who is known for writing Law and Order: Criminal Intent, Marvel's Avengers: Black Panther's Quest, and of course the upcoming Future State Green Lantern comic. And it's gonna have art by Chris Cross and Jordi Taranga. So this should be interesting.
Jump.
Dude, you ain't shit.
Nobody's gonna catch that joke.
Dude,
no
one's
gonna catch that.
Did I ever tell you I saw them in concert once? Lord.
No.
Dude, I wore my
shit.
pants backwards and everything. Dude, I felt like an idiot. Dude, try going to the bathroom like that.
Ooh.
But yeah, this is the story right here. Basically, they say the cover for Truth and Justice #1 with Vixen character designs. You can see right here, showing her doing her shit, her various and sundry abilities to mimic the animals in what is called the Red. Which is pretty cool. I can dig it. I'm here for it. It's pretty neat. They're showing off her costume, which is kind of similar. Wow, I just caught that. Dude, look at this design right here. The one that I got up right now. That's like where it shows the front and the back. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. I'll even help you out. Tell me about the crotch area.
What the hell?
This bitch got a bird on her crotch.
Hey man, let me in the Phoenix. With the cakes. With the cakes.
Dude, with the cakes. She got cakes. Dude. What the fuck?
I don't understand that. That's a strange one.
Oh my God. Lord, this woman, they got this woman out here with a whole ass tramp stamp over her crotch area on her suit. Lord, cut this shit off. Cut this shit off. I do appreciate the cakes. I do appreciate the cakes, goddammit.
But, it is yellow. It is yellow cake.
Don't drop that shit. don't you drop that shit.
God, you don't drop that shit.
Woo! Good Lord. Front to back, side to side, spread eagle. Look, see, they got it.
Oh my God.
Spread eagle on the crotch. I'm dead. Cut this shit off. Cut this shit off. I'm done. No, y'all keep playing.
God damn it! I didn't put that together. That's great. That is great. I'm gonna text my partner that. I'm gonna text my girl that. Yep. Spread eagle. It is about that time.
Lord. I mean, I ain't mad. It's just, goddamn, do we really have to put the spread eagle on her crotch like that? On the wop like that?
Yeah, we did, because look at what True Omega Black said. Yellow cake with the chocolate icing.
Boy! Get the... Lord Jesus Christ. Oh, man, you know what? I don't even know if I want to talk about this shit no more.
Somebody hand me a condom right now. Somebody hand me one.
Dude, right?
I need to make a phone call.
Look, right? He's like, I need... Look, hold on. Let me go.
Hold this picture on your back. Don't say nothing. Don't look at me.
You ain't shit. Damn. Oh, Lord. Anyway, I don't even know if I even want to read the solicit for this, but it says, Martin McCabe is many things. A woman, a superhero, a model, an activist, a woman with a spread eagle tramp stamp on her pussy. But can she add God Killer to the list? Vixen teams up with Dr. Mist and Impala of the Global Guardians to face down an ancient deity that's taken over the body of a scientist investigating powerful magical artifacts. Vixen will need to dig deep and use all the abilities in the animal kingdom to face down this powerful primeval threat. Lord. Good Lord, I'm dead. This shit comes out January 8th, 2021, if you're curious. If you want that's when it's coming. Apparently it'll be it says the first Truth and Justice debuts digitally on January 8th, 2021, with the first of 3 99-cent weekly stories, which will be collected as a 40-page print issue available on February 16th of 2021. So there you go. Whew, Carter.
Yes, sir.
We got one last story. This is more coulda, woulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda, shouldas.
Yeah.
How you feel about Star Wars?
It depends. It depends. It really depends on what form of media we're talking about, because I was never... It depends. It depends. That's all I'm going to say to that. Just to stay out of trouble.
Lord.
I don't like Finn. I'll say that. I don't like him. I hold him in the same regard as LJ Brown.
Damn! Well, I mean, my thing is, I like Finn,
You don't.
but I don't love him.
You don't like Friend Zone Finn. No, you don't.
Friend zone Finn? Oh, Lord.
No, you don't.
Look, that shit goes stick now. Thanks. Okay, friend zone Finn. I don't like that. I don't like that part of him. No, but I had so much hope for him as a character. Well, we're not even here to talk about Finn. But did you know what George Lucas originally had planned for his sequel trilogy had he actually gotten a chance to make it?
Oh, this is going to be hilarious to hear. And what did he have, Bernie?
So apparently, this is actually from the Star Wars Archives 1999 to 2005 book that came out this past week. And it detailed some ways that George Lucas's sequel trilogy, which is what is the Force Awakens trilogy is called, the sequel trilogy. He said his would have differentiated itself from episodes 7, 8, and 9, and it reveals that it would have had Darth Maul return as the big bad of the galaxy alongside Darth Talon. Now, for those who are unfamiliar,
Yeah.
this actually kind of tracks because Darth Talon, well, of course, is a character that, if I'm not mistaken, I think was in the books and the comics.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she was from like what is now considered the Legends. I guess would be considered the Legends universe, the expanded, whatever, universe or whatever. But she was a Twi'lek, and kind of in similar, her face and body were basically kind of tattooed up here. I'm actually gonna pull this. I'm gonna pull up a shot of her right here to kind of give you guys an idea of what would or could have been. Here, let's pull this up. This is actually a shot. This is, of course, a Photoshop, but the shot behind Darth Maul, that is Darth Talon. You could see why they would work so well together. They visit the same tattoo artist. I mean, it's a tattoo.
Let them get their Roman Reigns tats, man. Tribal chiefs.
Look, get the, was it the lei? Is that what they call it? The lei, the flower wreath put on their neck?
The only person that's going to get laid right now is Vixen. You put that picture back up.
Nah, Lord, let me not put that motherfucker back up. If we get a TOS ban, they gonna come. Look, we already show Carla Gugino laying in her goddamn drawers, and then we go to show Vixen out here with the cake and the goddamn and the coochie tat. Look, this bitch got look. Now there's gonna be a fanfic out there where Vixen actually has a coochie tat. Lord, I'm done. Anyway, point of the matter is that this character would have featured alongside Darth Maul. Darth Maul would have been the big bad of the sequel trilogy, which makes sense considering the fact that you can kind of tell some of that was potentially almost going to be used. because if you look at Solo was actually setting up Darth Maul for future movies. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Solo or the end of it, but Darth Maul is at the end of the movie, and they make it very clear that he was going to be showing up more frequently in any future Star Wars stuff, specifically a Solo sequel if they did go that route. Also still voiced by Sam Witwer, if I'm not mistaken.
As far as I know, because I think the last time that I saw him was in Rebels, and it was still Sam Witwer. So you didn't get him in the movies, but you got him in literally everything else.
So like basically, if you watched ever watched Solo, basically what you're seeing is the shot that you see him in. It's actually Ray Park. Ray Park is who you're actually seeing in the makeup.
Yeah.
But when you actually see, let me see if I can pull it up here.
So he still reprised the role.
Yeah, when you actually see, like the voice, like Ray Park is the one whose face you're seeing. But the voice that you hear when he speaks is Sam Witwer.
Okay.
So yeah,
that's different. Okay.
Yeah, because he shows up in the hologram at the end. And he's basically pulling the strings in the background, which explains why the bad guy of the movie was low-key force sensitive and seemed to have like some knowledge of like Sith and Jedi shit. Why the love interest also kind of seemed to be implied that she knew some things as well. And basically also implying that she is also now working directly for Darth Maul by the time you get to the end of the movie. Which I'm not gonna lie, I thought that twist was like so fucking awesome. I was like, dude, yeah, please, more Darth Maul. More Darth Maul. Yes, please, cut the check. And then the movie didn't do well at the box office because people decided they just were done with Star Wars. And then the movie came out on Blu-ray, and then the movie blew up in sales. And everybody was like, oh, this actually was low-key good. And it hit Netflix, and then more people started watching it. Disney Plus, all that other shit. And people like, oh, this actually is lit. But see, that's how movies go, is that sometimes we don't like something until after it's already been deemed not profitable. But that's also why there's been talks recently that a Solo sequel could still happen, because the fans have actually been like, oh wait, no, this is actually one of the better movies. Like, I will say this, of the new Star Wars shit, the stuff that doesn't have anything to do with Skywalker, the stuff that's like the aside stories, like case in point, Solo, Rogue One, Mandalorian, I think are all great. It's the main shit that is problematic. You know what I'm saying? Like, in varying degrees. Not to mention the sequel movies are so fucking schizophrenic because they went from J.J. Abrams, who they're like, oh, no, we're all in on J.J. We're all in on JJ. Like, they're like, no, we want JJ. He's gonna be the guy. He's gonna be our dude. And then they kicked JJ to the curb, and they had another dude. I think it was Colin Trevorrow, who was supposed to direct episode 8, I believe. And then that got swapped out. And then they brought in Rian Johnson, who I think was supposed to direct a completely different movie. And then next thing you know, they people hated Rian Johnson shit, and they're like, oh, well, no, we got to course correct. So let's bring JJ back. And basically, it was this whole thing where JJ started one thing, Rian Johnson basically dismantled what JJ did, and then JJ came back and dismantled what Rian Johnson did and reestablished what he originally put up. So it became this schizophrenic-ass movie that didn't have any fucking identity or any idea what the fuck its identity was. So yeah, it was a hot mess by the time you get to the end of it, but whatever. Basically, I would be here for it if Darth Maul was actually like brought back. I'd be here for it, you know, because basically what Lucas said was, that Darth Maul had trained a girl named Darth Talon who was in the comic books as his apprentice. And she was the new Darth Vader, and most of the action was with her, and these were going to be the two main villains of the trilogy. Maul eventually becomes the godfather of crime in the universe because as the Empire falls, he takes over, which is what we see a taste of in Solo. Is him as he's basically, Darth Maul is a crime boss in that movie, more or less.
Okay.
Darth Maul is the one who is actually leading the syndicate. That you realize, but they also said that the trilogy would have also had Mark Hamill's Luke Skywalker trying to rebuild the Jedi Order from scratch and training the future generation of heroes, and the 3 films would have concluded with the late Carrie Fisher's Princess Leia Organa being revealed as the actual chosen one. And he said, yeah, by the end of the trilogy, Luke would have rebuilt much of the Jedi, and we would have had the renewal of the New Republic with Leia, Senator Organa, becoming the Supreme Chancellor in charge of everything. So she ended up being the chosen one. That's what we would have gotten. Which honestly would have been closer to the comics and novels that we got before all of this shit, before Disney bought everything out. And ultimately, I think probably would have resulted in a better story overall. You never know. George Lucas famously is not the greatest director on earth. Let's be honest with ourselves. George Lucas,
he ain't the greatest goddamn writer. Like people,
no.
Like because here's the thing. For all you Star Wars fans, if you really want to see how the other side lives, Dark Horse came out with an illustration of the original The Star Wars script and story that George Lucas did. Mm-hmm. So if you want to read that toe jam, whoo, Lord.
Good Lord. Oh Lord. God damn. Here, hold on. I gotta pull this up. Hold up. We got some super chat. Dark Main X says, don't trust Star Wars fans. Most of them straight trash. They'll ruin anything in their pursuit of the books. I mean, you're not wrong. To be fair, the books were in a lot of ways better, though, because they weren't written by George Lucas. It was people who were fans of, or not even fans, people who were hired guns to write a story, and a lot of times their story turned out to be more interesting than what George Lucas was doing, because George Lucas was always focused on Skywalker. It was always about Skywalker. I'm sorry, but fuck them Skywalkers. I don't give a fuck about them Skywalker boys. But to me, I've always felt that the most interesting part of the Star Wars universe is the criminal underworld. The outlaws, basically what you see in The Mandalorian. I think shit like that, like a space western style space opera, I think is way more interesting than Jedis and lightsabers and all the other bullshit. Just be real with you. But yeah, most Star Wars fans are pretty awful.
With you saying that, I want to be honest, and I think The Mandalorian would do it to where that shit was nuts. If a Jedi does ever pop up on that show, it is going to be legit. Mm-hmm. Just because how that show is. It makes me think, when you said that, it made me think of the one scene that everyone remembers from Rogue One of when Vader showed up. Yes. And how fucking terrifying that was the scariest shit I have seen in a Star Wars movie. And I think The Mandalorian could go that route. I think they'd be able to pull that off.
Oh, no, I agree. The Mandalorian could do it. I think The Mandalorian could do it exactly. Because that is what I loved about Rogue One, is that they made Darth Vader terrifying again. You're not supposed to love him. You're supposed to be scared of him. And that's the thing I love to see. The fact that, like, when you saw that one dude who's, like, the last one alive, trying to, like, get through the doors and get to the escape pod and shit, and Vader's just, like, cutting a swath through. Like, that whole scene, when they show the inside of that hallway and it's dark and you just see that one red light come open, dude, I fucking stood up. Yeah,
it's
clapped.
not even. It was before that. It's just when the music dies down and you just hear, and you just go, oh shit. And then he cuts that lightsaber on. You just as scared as those big hat wearing fools because they knew they were finna catch it. And you knew they were finna catch it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, see, yeah, but no, it is what it is. It is what it is. I wish they would have done. Here's the thing, and this is actually more response to what Darkman just super chat, the $5 super chat says. You're right. That's how we got Thrawn. But let's be real, Star Wars so white. It is no, because here's the thing. That's why I was excited for Finn.
Yeah.
That's why I was excited for Finn, because finally we were gonna have a black character introduced to Star Wars from the jump of the trilogy, not coming in later as an afterthought like what they did with Lando Calrissian. No, a character who was there at the very beginning, who was going to be a major player, who was going to be someone who is not just some background character, a fucking side character. And then what did they do? All the marketing and promotional material, because this is how Disney knows how to get you motherfuckers. They put all of the promotional material with Finn holding the fucking lightsaber, showing him looking like a fucking badass. And then what did they do? They took it from him.
Was Thrawn from? Is Thrawn the one that's from the video games?
He's from the books and the comics. Thrawn was originally in the comics and the books, and then when Disney bought out Star Wars, what ultimately wound up happening was all the stuff that was like comics and novels from back before Disney bought it, all that shit become what they call Star Wars Legends. So those are non-canon stories. And then all the comics and books that have come out since Disney has bought it, those, for the most part, are considered canon. And then what happened was that they then decided to make a book about Grand Admiral Thrawn as a part of the new canon, and then they brought him back with Star Wars Rebels. They put him on the Star Wars Rebels show. So between those two events, he became, he went from basically being canon to not canon to being canon again.
Okay.
And Thrawn was cool. He's actually one of the cooler things that, like, I was like, okay, yeah, if you're gonna bring something from the, you know, what used to be canon and ain't no more area, that would be the one to do. However, I do wish they would have done that with some other characters too, because there are honestly a lot of things that are in the new sequel trilogy are mirror images of things that were in the comics and the novels. The whole idea of the children of the Skywalkers and the children, the younger generation coming up, Ben Solo, all that stuff. Yeah, all that stuff technically is stuff that kind of vaguely happened in the comics and the novels, but they just redressed it. They filed the serial numbers and then represented it to you in a different fashion.
Because anytime people bring up like older Star Wars stuff that they said will make you a fan of Star Wars, they always bring up one character. It's Darth Bane.
Yeah, Darth Bane is one. Because if I'm not mistaken, Darth Bane was either like the first or one of the first like actual Sith Lords. I can't remember off the top of my head because I used to be mega super ultra nerdy into Star Wars, and for reasons I won't get into, I just kind of got away from it. But Darth Bane, for those who don't no, he was not an original, but basically he was one of like the earlier ones. Darth Bane was the one who basically came up with the rule of two. Like only having one master, one apprentice, because of the whole way the Sith were basically killing each other off left and right. So if you only have two, then you can kind of cut down on that bullshit.
Okay.
But Darth Bane was awesome. He was awesome. He was legit. But beyond that, no, I'm good. I just fell off of Star Wars hardcore, like, at one point. Like, after the prequels. When the prequels came out, I fell hardcore the fuck off Star Wars. So yeah. Neither here nor there. Let's get into some questions. We can get into questions.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's get into some questions. Let's see. And by the way, I don't know if Nick is in the chat right now, but Nerd901 Nick, thank you for dropping that off for me. I appreciate it. got me a little care package for the stream tonight.
What are you all going to be doing on that stream tonight? If you can give us a little hint.
I know we'll be playing fighting games. I don't know which ones though. I know Mortal Kombat was brought up because I know Nick is a huge Mortal Kombat head. We might play some Tekken. I think Deacon Ruckus might join us, I believe.
Oh Lord.
My boy Blackheart.
Adrian.
Oh Lord, yay shit. Anyway, no, Blackheart might be on, so we'll probably. I want to play some King of Fighters. That's what I want to play. But I don't know if we'll get to that. But we'll probably play mostly Mortal Kombat, Injustice. Maybe I don't know. Maybe some Street Fighter might be played. I don't know. I'm just kind of honestly, this one is not really my bag. Like not saying the fighting games, but like the stream itself is not under my control, so I'm just kind of there to help. But it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. Some other stuff will probably get played too. We'll probably do some more. Everybody really enjoyed the Uno game where we were all fucking each other over. That was fun. Maybe some Among Us. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I want to play some Dead by Daylight. Just if I can keep it real with you. If it's up to me, I might play some Dead by Daylight. But the game that shall not be named to Carter. But anyway, what do we got? Let's see here. Says here. Let me pull this up because I'm gonna pull up the questions here. Questions. You make my day.
I was actually on Twitter. I was looking at Donnie Cates' Twitter. He was bored somewhere and he's been doing an AMA, and somebody asked him, is crossover really going to have him in all caps? And he's just like, I'm sure. I have no idea what you mean. Keep reading, because apparently crossover is an ongoing.
Oh, it is an ongoing?
Crossover is an ongoing. Wow. So I don't know what to think now.
Oh, you know what? Before we get into questions, recommendations. We'll give some recommendations. I forgot about that part. Yeah, that's a new segment. It's a new seg that we're doing. Recommendations. Carter, what is your recommendation?
So my recommendation this week is one that I don't think any of these people have been reading, but I think you should give a shot just because of the dumb fun that's in it. And you're going to see a lot of team ups that you never would think that you would ever see. So my recommendation this week is from Gary Duggan, Savage Avengers issue 14. It is an ongoing storyline with Doctor Strange basically getting some of the most random ass people together for team ups in this Avengers team, and they are in the search of an Eye of Agamotto. If you know Doctor Strange, you know he wears one. There are three, and he split up his team to go find them. And in this particular issue, well, let me just go back real quick and just say, if you have not been reading Savage Avengers, the one mainstay in Savage Avengers is Conan the Barbarian. Mm-hmm. Is Conan. So this issue that just came out this week, we have a team up of Conan, Juggernaut. There you see it on the screen right now. Conan, Juggernaut, the Black Knight, and Magic. And in the process of getting a few of these members of this team together, it was pretty funny. You have Conan and Magic get into a bar fight to go meet up with Juggernaut, and Juggernaut basically just tells him, why the fuck would I help the girl who ripped the gem of Sidorak out of me? And they basically tell him what they're going to do, and he's like, okay. I think I can't remember how they worded it in the comic, but it was censored where he's just like, okay, who am I gonna fuck up? Them going to get the Black Knight was hilarious, because they caught the Black Knight undercover at a Klan rally, beating the brakes off of Klan members.
Wow, dude. Okay, you just made me realize I got to catch up on Savage Avengers. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah, so
Cool.
that's where I'll leave it right now. And you know what? There's one more thing. There's one more thing just to kind of get you a little bit more enticed to read it. The dragon that you see on the cover, they do fight, and at some point, the phrase "even Thor has never hit me that hard" has been uttered in this issue. But I won't say who from, and I won't say who they were referring to. But I would just say this issue of Savage Avengers was really, really, really fun. The Black Knight beating up the Klanman was the
That's the money shot. That's probably the money shot, ain't it?
I turn the page and I see burning crosses and white cloaks, and I'm just like, huh?
Damn. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
All right, mine's gonna be a swerve different from yours.
Okay.
Mine is gonna be if you keep up with my if you're a channel member or Patreon, you probably already know what it probably is. It's Taskmaster #1. I think this was a Jed McKay, and I think it's Alessandro Vitti, I believe. This one is, I probably fucked those names up, by the way. I'm just putting that out there. I'm almost positive I fucked those names up. Actually now I feel bad, and I'm actually gonna like look it up. I'm actually gonna look and see, just because now I feel like an asshole. Because I'm trying. I said them the other day, and no, I was right. Jed McKay and Alessandro Vitti. Never mind. Fuck y'all. I'm right. Anyway, this one is okay. So y'all know Taskmaster. He's a mercenary, henchman for hire, whatever. Basically, what he's doing is he's kind of, this comic is basically him kind of explaining to you why he does what he does. Like there's a point where he's basically telling you that, like, it's not so much that he's evil, but he's got to get his bills paid. So sometimes he has to work for unscrupulous people because it's the only thing that keeps the rent. Yeah, right. And basically what's happening is that a high-profile figure in the Marvel Comics universe, and I'll go ahead and tell you who it is. It's Maria Hill, has been murdered. And Taskmaster has been framed as the killer. Now, as a result of this, Taskmaster is now on the run because one of the most deadly assassins in all of Marvel Comics is trying to clap his cheeks sideways for revenge. And an unlikely figure in the Marvel Comics universe is trying to help Taskmaster not get his cheeks clapped sideways. And ultimately what he has to do in order to prove his innocence, there's a device that he has to activate. And the device is one that uses, it's basically, it's a biometric, but it requires someone to actually, like, act in a certain way, to sit in a certain way in a chair to activate it. And there's 3 specific people who he has to find who can activate that chair. Now, in this case, this is something that where he's having to copy a very specific way that they're sitting or, like, positioned. He can't just watch video of them doing it. He actually has to witness them do it. Because that's how Taskmaster's powers sometimes work. The more specific the action, the more he actually has to, like, physically see them, not just through, like, a tape. And it just so happens the 3 figures he has to go look up are Agent Coulson,
Okay.
the White Fox, and Okoye. Now, none of these motherfuckers are going to come willingly. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to go ahead and spoil it. The solicit for the 2nd issue already shows this motherfucker getting held up over the city skyline, getting choked to death by Hyperion. So you already know Taskmaster about to catch it from the Squadron Supreme. He probably going to catch it from the new Agents of Atlas, and he for goddamn sure going to catch it from the Agents of Wakanda. I'm here for it. Let's go. Cut the goddamn check, motherfucker. Cut the check. Woo! Not to mention, this book is ridiculously funny. Because, like, they kind of play it up like Deadpool. They kind of play it up like Deadpool where, like there's moments of like humor, like just ridiculous humor, like just like there's a scene him and Bullseye trying to teach these motherfuckers how to golf. It is just hilarious. Because the shit and one of the dudes, the dude the Taskmaster's working for looks just like Donald Trump. And it's fucking hilarious how he treats that guy. It is fucking hilarious. Because there's a part where Taskmaster and Bullseye are arguing with each other, and the shit Taskmaster says about Bullseye, Lord have mercy, it had me hollering. He talked Cash Money shit about Bullseye to his face. And he wouldn't even call him Bullseye, kept calling him Lester. He kept calling that motherfucker Lester. I was dead. He said, "Man, don't you gotta go kill one of Daredevil's girlfriends?"
Oh my god!
I was like, Lord, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think I would like this book because I was like, dude, they're just trying to cash this shit in, for the Black Widow movie. Nah, dude, Oh, DLS. That movie is called Jared's Game. Gerad, S Game. But yes, that's our recommendations. Now we can get into questions. Now.
See, now you got me thinking about Savage Avengers again.
Dude, I'm gonna go back and read it. I'm gonna go back and read that shit.
So let me put this scene in you all's mind, okay? You have an immovable object, something that once he starts moving, he won't stop moving, falling from Earth's atmosphere, singing Joey Scarberry's hit "Believe It or Not" while he's falling.
Lord, this man.
And
here, let me see. I actually have some Savage Avengers on tap. I need to see if I can I might have to just burn through some Savage Avengers. It looks like that's what it looks like.
It's really, really good. The main reason I even started picking that book up again is when I read the first few arcs that Doctor Doom was in. They actually have an issue to where Doctor Strange was in pretty rough shape, and in order for Doctor Doom to help him, he put him in his old Iron Man suit. And the fact that it's canon now, it's still here. I said I'm going to read this. Solicit for the next.
Go ahead.
Okay, the solicit for the next issue of Savage Avengers is going to have we're going to see what the other team that Doctor Strange is put together to go get another Eye of Agamotto, and this team is the pairings in this book are so weird.
Venom has been on the Savage Avengers before too, hadn't he?
Yes, he has.
That's what I thought. Yeah, because it's usually the most unscrupulous characters.
Exactly. So like the next issue we have Black Widow, Wolverine, and Damian Hellstrom.
Lord, okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna fuck with this book, goddammit. Goddamn, you got me fucking with this goddamn book. Alright, fuck it. I do have another one. Yeah, I'm a cheat. I'm a cheat because I just thought about it. I actually I wasn't thinking about it at the time, but you know what, fuck it. I'm a cheat. It's my show. I do what the fuck I want. Have you been keeping up with Al Ewing lately? Have you seen... Have you? No, but I'm saying, have you been keeping up with his new series he's doing for Boom?
I did not know he was doing a new series for Boom. Apparently, I'm not keeping up with him like I thought I was.
Okay, so here I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up because I think everybody should be reading this. This is your boy Al Ewing out here. This is your boy. Kill that. Okay. This is your boy Al Ewing. Basically, there's a series called "We Only Find Them When They're Dead."
Okay.
This is also in my recommended, so I apologize, but just it's that good of a book. I gotta give it. But it's Al Ewing, art by Simone DeMeo. It's the series. They're on 3rd issue. But to give you, I'm not gonna tell you what's going on in this issue, but the premise of the story is that in the far-flung future, there are these people who harvest dead gods. Like out in space, gods are literally floating around dead in a motherfucker. These huge, giant, like these motherfuckers are like Galactus size, maybe even bigger. And these motherfuckers just floating out in space. And what they do is there's these companies that basically pay these guys to go out and harvest the meat and the skin and the toenails and the teeth and the eyes, all that shit of these dead gods. And no one has ever seen a living god. And what's happening is the business is so cutthroat that other mercenaries are going after other mercenary teams trying to steal their claims from each other and harvest the gods for themselves. Well, this one dude, I think his name is Captain Malik or Captain Malik or whatever, he is setting out to do something that no one's ever done, and that's find a god that isn't dead.
Okay.
And it's really cool. It's really cool. It's an interesting little, like, I don't know. It's an interesting little space. It's not even a space opera. Not even a space opera, but it's very interesting. Very interesting. But that said, yeah, there you go. I'm done now. I'm off my, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah, I'm shocked I had not heard anything about this book because I've been you know what? Take that back. The only thing I've been reading from Boom, because I asked you about it, is the Power Rangers. Stuff.
I did read Power Rangers. That jump was lit. It was lit. I will give you that.
Okay,
it was lit.
Because that's why I was asking you, because I've never heard of the Omega Rangers.
Yeah,
just
that's a new
give
thing.
You all a preface. Yeah. Okay, cool. Just to
that's
give you
a new
all a preface
thing.
What we're talking about. There's been another refresh of the Power Rangers books over at Boom Studios. We have Mighty Morphin, and then we have Power Rangers on 2 books, and it looks like we're about to have a Power Rangers Civil War with we have three of the old.
It's Jason, Zack, and Trini who are the Omega Rangers.
Yes.
And then everybody else.
Yeah. Big and well, the one caveat to that, it's Jason, Trini, Zack, and now Lord Draken.
Yeah, Lord Draken.
They bust Draken out from under whatever prison that Zordon
the command
made
center,
for
him.
Yeah. They've dropped Alpha. So
yeah, they clapped Alpha. I was like, Lord, dude, they clapped his cheeks upside down and inside out.
And even all the while this is going on, Lord Zed has woken up with a power buff because he's been in a coma for a minute. So now we got Lord Zed that's buffed in the background while the Power Rangers about to go at it. But I think the Omega Rangers are about to just run. It's going to be the barbershop is open.
Oh yeah,
because as soon as I was reading that issue and I realized that this was the Mighty Morphin Squad that had fucking Rocky on it. Oh yeah, y'all for the kitchen.
Because Rocky, Adam, and Aisha are on the team now, so they've actually caught up to like the tail end of the Mighty Morphin run. Like they're about to go into Zeo if they haven't already.
Okay.
They're well on their way to get to the Power Rangers Zeo. Before too long, which they probably will after this story arc. They'll probably move over into Zeo, and then Zeo will move over into Turbo.
Yeah, and it shocked me. It shocked me how much I started thinking about Civil War 2, which kind of made my skin crawl. But the whole reason it looks like these two are about to go at it is just because Jason, Trini, and Zack, these new Omega Rangers, there's this thing that's out in space right now. I think it was called the Imperial or something.
The Imperial. It's called the Imperials. Yeah.
Okay. The Imperials have been wiping out planets, and Lord Draken has popped up and was basically running from them, and Zordon doesn't want Lord Draken to get loose because he doesn't want the Shattered Grid event, if you all read that, to ever happen again. And Jason, Trini, and Zack are basically saying, I got you, fam, but whatever this shit is in space is wiping planets.
Right.
And Zordon don't want to hear that shit, so they say, well, we tried to ask nicely, and now Zordon is like, well, I'm finna go ahead and call them peoples on you. So Power Rangers about to get real spicy.
Now, the thing is, okay, so what Luzosaurus is talking about, that was the Power Rangers versus TMNT comic, which is
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. And he actually just said something that I completely forgot about. That's another thing that's going on in this Power Rangers book is we have Lord Zed that just woke up and has a lot more power than he did before he went down. We got the Omega Rangers going against the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and there is a new Green Ranger that that still has some of Lord Draken's power that's running around right now, but we have no fucking clue who it is.
Mm-hmm.
He just helps the Power Rangers and then goes on about his business. So that's the wild card we have in this. So
Makes you
there's
wonder.
a lot going. There's a lot going on in these fucking Power Rangers.
I was gonna say, if for those who are not familiar with Shattered Grid, I actually did a double video run on it. It's not everything, but it's the stuff that's the meat of the story that you need to know. Because there was a lot of granular shit in that comic, that event that did not matter. Now some of it will matter later. But it didn't matter to the story that was going on right then and there. But yeah. Okay, now we can do questions. Let's see here. Let's go back. Let me go back a little bit. I gotta go back a little ways. Actually, let me not do that here. Let me actually go to my actual questions tab. Here, I'm going back. Let's see here. This is about roughly where they probably started. Okay, so. Let's see here. I'm skimming. Straight out of Midgard. Did you read the new Champions? I have not yet, but I have heard some things. I heard Kamala got caught slipping. She got caught slipping. But, let's see here. And I think we got, oh, wait, is this, I think he put this in the... Oh, Luzosaurus put a question in the Discord for both of us. All right, cool. Bet. I bet. Okay, let's see here. Wait, there was one that popped up earlier. I didn't see it, but someone basically asked me, I can't find the question, but I remember what it was. Someone asked me if I was ever going to do a video on what was it? Scumbag. Man, Scumbag's going to be a hard one to do. I may wait till they get a little further along. If I do Scumbag, because Scumbag is raw. Scumbag is raw as fuck. So yeah. Let's see. I answered that question already. This isn't so much a question, but I will take it. Ezekiel Telltale Heart says that TED Talk during the video, talking about the video that I believe it was the one I did for Marauders.
Yeah.
Number 15 says, gave me a new appreciation for the Iraqi from the Ten of Swords. Thank you. I mean, because honestly, I think it's something that people aren't talking about. Carter knows what I'm talking about, but basically, if you don't know, go back and watch my video for Marauders number 15. There's a part where, and I almost cut it from the video. Actually, matter of fact, I almost was not going to put it in there. That's actually why there's an animated version of me, not actual me. Because I destroyed the video from that part, and I only had the audio left. But basically, it was where I was talking about how, if you think about it, the Iraqi are actually, one of them is specifically, Red Root brings up the notion that, well, what if we would have been raised the way the X-Men were raised? How would our lives have turned out? Basically kind of going at the idea, talking about like nature versus nurture, and how, especially if you look at the way the Iraqi are depicted, a lot of them are drawn with very African-centric features. Considering who their mother is and who their father is, Genesis and Apocalypse, who, Genesis is very clearly of melanated skin. Very obvious. So is Iska. Even though her body is red, she looks very black. A lot of the characters do, for that matter. And it's one of those situations where it talks about, like, well, what if we would have been allowed to have the same opportunities that the X-Men have had? Would we have come out like them, or would we still have come out like ourselves? And it's one of those things. It's a very interesting commentary, whether it was intentional or not. What would it be like if, say, Black people were allowed to thrive and have the same opportunities that white people had, or coming up in the civilization, without those things being taken from us as we built them? like talking about Wilmington, Black Wall Street, Rosewood, so on and so forth. Those things would not have been taken from us. Would we be in the same position we are now, or would we have been further along? It's one of those. I thought it was very interesting, but yeah, it's one of those things. Some people are here for it, some aren't, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, let's see here. I'm still scrolling back. I went back a good ways. How many chapters are in the Power Rangers or the Power Rangers books? A lot. There's a lot of I think so there was 2 different series. There was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and then there was Go-Go Power Rangers.
Yes.
Go-Go Power Rangers ended. And I can't remember what issue they stopped at, but I think it was in the 40s, maybe. Mm-hmm. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, I think, ended somewhere like 50 or 60. Maybe further. I don't remember 100%. But they were good ways up. I didn't like Go-Go Power Rangers that much. I preferred Mighty Morphin. Because Go-Go's tended to deal with some shit that I didn't care about.
Yeah, like, Go-Go was like all the space stuff with the other Kimberly, wasn't it?
Yeah, with the rain, yeah, who was the Ranger Slayer. It also dealt a little more with like Bulk and Skull, because they wound up becoming part of like it was all the future timeline and alternate timeline and past. Yeah. And they would always it dealt more with the past than anything else. Like it would deal with stuff that was going on with the OG MMPR squad. I didn't care about it. I preferred Mighty Morphin. Now, this one is just straight up, the new series is just straight up Power Rangers. Ain't no Mighty Morphin, ain't no Go-Go, just straight up Power Rangers. That's all it is. Stephen Huggins says, any shows you recommend? I highly recommend Raised by Wolves on HBO Max. P-Valley, if you have the Stars Network.
No, you didn't.
I did just recommend P-Valley.
No,
who else? Dude, P-Valley is lit.
Oh my goodness.
There's another show that I'm blanking on right now.
TOS.
What?
TOS recommended some damn P-Valley.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, by the way, don't watch that shit with your kids. Please don't. Philly born 21 SC asks, what are my thoughts on Scumbag? I love it. I think it's great. I can't wait for issue number 2. Let's see here. What do I think of Cypher's Wedding and Ten of Swords? I feel like it will begin the merger of the Arakans and the Krakoans. I think so too, but I think there's more to it than that. I think there's something else going on because, yeah, think about it. Why did Bay the Blood Moon go from hating Cypher and wanting to kill him to wanting to be married to him? I think something is up, and I think Saturnine is the cause of it.
They know they don't want the death stroke, huh?
Man, what? Dude, I ain't gonna lie. Bay the Blood Moon, when she took that mask off, I was like, damn, she actually kind of low-key, kind of high-key fine.
Oh, Lord.
Yep, I see some more people ask me if I'll do a video on Scumbag. I'll do a video on Scumbag, but it's gonna be a while. I want more from it. I want to see more going on with it before I dip my toe into that one. Is it P-Valley? Everybody tripping on P-Valley. Can you do a video on Dr. Voodoo? I am actually planning, I'm actually scripting a video for Dr. Voodoo. There's another doctor I'm also doing a video for, so that one kind of came up first. But I do plan, there's a lot, I'm going to be getting back to my character breakdowns. I'm actually simultaneously working on 4 different character breakdown videos. Scripting, doing research, getting panels, all that stuff. I don't want to say who all of them are because I don't want people, taking my shit. God damn it. But yeah. So, yeah, Dr. Voodoo definitely on the way. There's some other characters also on the way. So just stay tuned. It wasn't just Jakeem. Jakeem is not the last. There are more in the works. I actually have another one for a Black Panther-centric character coming up very soon because that was awesome. And I like that. I liked this character, and they don't get talked about enough. Let's jump into we're gonna jump into Discord questions real quick, and this time I'm actually gonna do something special that we normally don't do. Let's see if I can pull this up.
Okay.
Ba-blam! Look at it. We got questions. Here, got the Discord pulled up. All that shit. How you like me now, bitches. Anyway, Lost Guardian 666 says, do you believe that the One Below All will make an appearance in the King in Black storyline? No, I do not. Because there's already too much cosmic craziness going on right now. The King in Black, being Null. And then we've also got the new character that's coming, who is supposed to be Null's opposite, who's like a god of light is coming, man. We got too much going on. So I do not foresee that one being a thing. I'm going to check mark that one. Speaking of Star Wars, this is from Yasuke26. What were your thoughts on the Force Unleashed game? Sam Witwer was Starkiller, and if I'm not mistaken, the character isn't canon anymore. Mans was a monster. Yes, he was. Actually, I enjoyed the Force Unleashed games. I did.
The first one, yes. The second one was absolute garbage.
Yes, that okay. I will give you that one. I wasn't crazy about the second game. I did like the first one. The thing is, honestly, you can't put Sam Witwer's Starkiller back into continuity because he's too powerful.
Yeah, that was
he is a Mary Sue character if ever there was one.
The century of the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, well, I mean, here's the thing. A lot of people don't think about this, but yeah, okay. A Mary Sue is honestly not an uncommon thing in storytelling. Mary Sues are everywhere. Almost every, you tell me a comic book character, and I'll probably tell you whether or not I think they're a Mary Sue. And I mean like characters you may not expect. But a Mary Sue is essentially what a superhero is. They are someone who is good at everything that they do. They're good at a lot of different things. It's very rare you see characters who aren't Mary Sues. And that's even going all the way back to the good old days of comics back in the 60s, 70s. Matter of fact, you saw more Mary Sues back in the old comics than you do today. But Starkiller is the epitome of a Mary Sue. Like all the people who were calling Rey a Mary Sue in The Force Awakens, the sequel trilogy, nah, you clearly have never met Starkiller. Clearly. That motherfucker was bringing down whole ass superstar destroyers by himself. just pulling the motherfuckers down. No, he was a Mary Sue. Mary Sue, straight up and down. Real quick, we're going to answer Justin Malone's super chat. It says, have you peeped Something is Killing the Children, and are you excited for Invincible on Amazon? This is from Justin Malone, $4.99 super chat. Thank you for that super chat. By the way, yes, I have peeped Something That's Killing Children. It regularly makes my top 5 comics of the week. That comic is lit, and I'm surprised no one is trying to make this into a TV show yet. This would be a perfect, dude. Okay, if you're not, it's James Tynion IV who is writing this bad boy. The same guy that's writing Batman right now. This is so opposite of Batman, it's not even funny. Basically, dude, it's this little sleepy town, and these monsters are just coming out of the woodwork and snatching folks. Oh, dude, it's so good. So good. And the adults just don't have a fucking clue. But yeah, it's like if you took the premise of Stranger Things, but just gave it more seasoning. Same way I feel about Paper Girls. I feel like Paper Girls and Something Is Killing the Children. Like, okay, if you took, like, you know, like the Demogorgons coming after the kids. What if one of the kids could catch it? What if one of the kids was catching it? Like, just like the Demogorgon, just like, nah. Come here, little boy who's missing the teeth in front of his mouth. Come here. Ah, I got you. That's what Something Is Killing Children is like. If the kids in Stranger Things could actually die, that's what Something Is Killing Children is to me. But I love it. I think it's great. And Invincible, me and Carter, you already know. We're looking forward to it.
I'm literally going to go buy the second compendium when we're done with this show.
Damn.
Which is
this
funny.
Man. Dude, I already know. Because it's that good. It's that good. Invincible is legit. It's legit. It's a legit comic. And I'm looking forward to the... Hell, I actually showed the trailer to my wife the other day. She was like, she has no clue what Invincible is. But she was hyped for it. She's like, oh, this looks good.
Yeah.
Gilla V with the $5 super chat says, I put P-Valley on my lady, and my lady walked in and said, what's this? I played it off like, what the hell is this indeed? I hit the wrong show. I finished it by myself. Yes! Yes! Dude, I love it. P-Valley, dude. P-Valley, my guy. Look, here, we got another one here. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up. I feel like we've just said the same thing for a while. LJ, yeah, you don't watch P-Valley with your wife. Don't do that.
If you do, don't you blame us.
Don't do it. Dude, P-Valley is something you watch in the comforts of yo room, maybe in the basement.
Closed.
Don't let nobody see you watching that shit.
Close them blinds.
Ooh. Let's see here. We got was it LJ Mac 03 comes with the $5 super chat, says, thanks for all you do. By the way, please read Philadelphia. Such a great read. Be blessed. Yes, Philadelphia. That's another one that's on the short to read list. But I think my wife would enjoy P-Valley, but my wife also likes looking at naked women too. So we have that in common with each other. Hey, it's 2020, y'all. Get with it. But thank you, LJ Mac, for that $5 super chat. Also, thank you, Gilla V, and of course, Justin Malone. Thank y'all both for the super chats, by the way. Very, very much appreciated. Let's get back into it. Let's go back to these questions. Here, I'm gonna pull us back up because you know what? Why not? We deserve nice things sometimes. Oh wait, we're actually blocking out the question. Shit. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. God damn it. Losersaurus says, with characters like Kamala Khan and Miles Morales being front and center of mainstream releases from Marvel, and them being people of color, which character from any universe would you like to see get the same treatment with a solo or headlining role within a team? I personally would want a Black Panther game. I think it could be nuts if done right. I do agree. This question is for both of us. Carter, who would you... I can tell y'all who I would like to see. Carter, go ahead and be thinking of somebody if you do not already. Because playing the Miles Morales Spider-Man game has... Dude, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a joy. It's been a pleasure. Playing as Kamala Khan in Marvel's Avengers game has been a pleasure and just wonderful. I'm gonna tell you who I want to see next, and it's gonna be controversial because it's not gonna be who you guys think I'm probably gonna say. A lot of you want me to say Static Shock. A lot of you want me to say Static Shock. A lot of you may want me to say, what's the boy's name? The new Power Man, who's on the Champions. Some of you may want me to bring up this character, that character. However, I want to throw a little something to our melanated brethren, our Latinx crowd. I want to see Robbie Reyes. Robbie Reyes, and I want to see a young Robbie Reyes. I liked Gabriel. Was it Gabriel Luna who played him in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I thought that was cool. I wouldn't mind seeing a younger Robbie Reyes, though. And with the car, everything. I want to see that motherfucker doing donuts, slinging hellfire, all that shit. It's not to say I don't want to see those other characters I mentioned. I do, but at the same time, I already know those things are in the works. Like, I already know Static Shock is already, like Static is already getting his propers. They're already making a movie for him, for Christ's sakes. And you know he's going to get a video game here before too long as well. And he's been featured in Young Justice for the past 2 seasons. He's cool. He ain't, Static ain't hurting. Okay? Static ain't hurting. I'm not worried about Static. Static going to be straight. All right? He going to be all right. But what I'm worried about is these other guys who aren't getting it. And to be fair, we actually don't get a lot of Latin representation in comics. I'm just gonna keep it really real with y'all. We really don't. Carter, who's your pick?
Well, since you got Robbie Reyes, and Losersaurus does not want me to say the Sentry.
Damn.
Honestly, I would have to go, even though we were just kind of clowning him for like a few episodes back. I think we've seen enough Dick Grayson and Tim Drake in Bat Family video games.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Who you
give me
trying
the
to see?
signal. Give me the signal.
Oh, you want Duke Thomas?
Yeah, get Duke in here.
Yeah, all right. I see you.
I think that would be something that could be really, it could be really, really well done. Before he said, like, when I was reading it, I skimmed over the part where it said team. So that's the first thing that comes to mind. It's just, I wouldn't mind seeing something with the signal. What I was going to say was, I just lost the name of that image book. It was an image book, black kid, really rich. He was almost like Bruce Wayne in a sense. You know the book I'm talking about, because
Prodigy?
Like that. There you go.
Yeah, Prodigy. Yeah.
That would be something cool.
Yeah, I think and Prodigy's getting a Netflix series, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it?
Yep.
I knew Millar's other book was.
Mhm.
I knew Jupiter's was getting it.
Yes, Prodigy is getting one too.
Okay, but yeah, give me the signal. Give me the signal.
Okay, I dig it. Let's see here. We got I think we got a super chat in here, I believe. J Ride with the $5 super chat says, if Robot Michael Jackson from his video back in the day was in Marvel, could he beat up Iron Man? Now, for those who do not know if y'all don't remember Robot Michael Jackson, here, I'm about to pull him up here. I love how I just put Robot Michael and then Jackson just immediately came up.
There you go.
But if y'all remember Moonwalker, was this, it was the old Michael Jackson movie. And basically, towards the end of the movie, he turns into like, basically, motherfucker turns into Optimus Prime by the end of the movie. Goddammit. Here, hold on, I'm pulling it up. Turns into that motherfucker right there. Look, arise, Moonwalker Prime. Oh Lord, like Optimus. That motherfucker got the Matrix of leadership. Yeah, he'd whoop the fuck out of Iron Man. Because you know what he would do? Michael would just start dancing. He wouldn't even pull out the whole Iron Man. He wouldn't pull up the whole robot getup. Y'all remember the old Moonwalker arcade game?
Yes, I do. I had that on my Wii. That was the first game I downloaded when I modded my Wii.
Damn. Like, ow!
But that game's had a lot about Mike, because the whole premise of that thing where you were like doing his kicks and throwing his hat at people, and you were quote unquote rescuing little children, and then at the end of
from the smooth criminal gangsters.
And then I think the end of every level, you had to go and try to find bubbles.
Yep, you did.
I think a lot of people don't remember. People that know Michael Jackson, they don't remember bubbles.
No, a lot of y'all motherfuckers. Actually, okay, so there was a Sega Genesis game, but like the one I always remember the joint from the arcade, because I used to go to like the old Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese used to have there was an actual arcade game version of it. Matter of fact, this is it right here. This is the game right here. Actual Moonwalker. Dude, shit was lit. Fucking love that damn game. And like there was a dance button. You could power up. Like you would walk around and you would just be like, and you would like hold the hand out like, you know, Michael Jackson does like the little hand move, and then he would shock people. And then what would happen is like when you built up enough power, or you got your power ups, you could hit the dance button and here, let me see if I can find it. Where'd that shit go? Yeah, here it is.
It would be a whole bunch of glitter would come over your character, like you got that Super Mario World star.
Like this shit would happen. The spotlight would hit you. You'd be dancing. All the enemies would be dancing, and then you would do the spin move, and then do like the oh, and then like everybody on the screen would just blow up. Everybody on the motherfucking screen would catch it. But that's that motherfucker right there. Yeah, this motherfucker right here. Yeah, he beat the brakes off Iron Man. No question. no questions asked. Look, no questions asked. God damn it. Yeah, close those motherfuckers right now. And let's see what else we got going on. Let's get back into these questions. Says, do you think, Felix says, do you think we will ever see the end of the intergalactic empire of Wakanda arc? It's been a long time, and I'm starting to lose faith. Yeah, okay, so I don't know what's going on with that. This story arc was supposed to be wrapped up by now. They only have, like, I think 3 issues left, if I'm not mistaken. And they just haven't gotten around to it. I don't know what's going on. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I wish they would get off their ass and take care of business, but unfortunately that is not the case. They are not taking care of business, and
it's really, really, really weird because Ta-Nehisi Coates' Captain America run has been going smooth.
Yeah, he's still writing Captain America. Them books still been dropping. Part of me wonders if they held off on it because of Chadwick Boseman's death. But then, like, they were also still holding off on it before he died.
Yeah.
So it makes me wonder, like, if it's ever going to actually end. Or maybe, like, maybe Coates wrote himself into a corner. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know. I honestly do not know. Let's go to the next one. King Vader says, it's been a while since I asked a question. Been a legit ghost. LOL. Busy with a few things in real life. Been catching up with comics. Half thanks to you for the breakdowns and then reading it completely. But what the fuck is going on with this Tennosaurus tournament? It's so rigged as hell. The Emma lookalike. You talk about Saturnine.
I swear to God, I'm happy. I'm right there with you.
Dude.
Right there with you.
Oh, no, dude. Okay, here. I want to say, before I finish reading this question. When they first reintroduced Saturnine and Excalibur, I thought it was Emma Frost.
And not Emma Frost. This bitch is getting on my nerves, this whole event.
And you know what it is?
Doing it. What's up?
All this has nothing to do with Krakoa or Rocco, Genesis, Annihilation, Apocalypse, none of it. You know what this has to do with? Saturnine being pissed that Betsy is Captain Britain. Because think about it.
I thought you were going to go the Logan route. It's just because the old boy wouldn't break off.
Oh, well, no. That too. She wants Captain Britain. And if Captain Britain would have gave that dick up, none of this shit would be happening right now. Look, I'll hit the button. If he gave up the D, none of this shit would be happening right now. Promise you. Here, let's see. Now let's get back to the question. It says, but yeah, he says it's so rigged as hell. The Emma lookalike be sus, white to sus, all because Brian didn't clap them cheeks. And do you think they want to do something with Storm and Death in some capacity? Because Death seems to have been caught slipping and falling for Storm, and might be in the Storm big stories going forward, like how Solem wanted to clap some Wolverine cheeks. Sweet Jesus, mutants be wild this day with those cheeks clapping. Man, dude, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me put you on game, player. Let me put you on game.
Let me holler at you, player.
Let me holler at you, pimp. Let me holler at you, player. What's actually going on here? For those who do not know. Yes. Emma, not Emma Frost. Her Royal Highness, Queen Opal Luna Saturnine. She mad. She big mad because she didn't get the D like she wanted. She wanted that 5 o'clock dick appointment. Did not get it.
Danger.
And basically, yeah, you think about it. The whole makeup of the game changed the second she got what she wanted. Think about it. It was a contest of swords until Betsy caught that L. And I don't even think Betsy's dead. I'll be honest. I don't think Betsy's actually dead. I think she's not dead at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even think Iska was the one that actually did what happened to her. I think it was Saturnine. Because think about it. Saturnine, I said this in the video, Saturnine gave up that sword way too easy. Excalibur number 13, when Betsy stole the Starlight sword from Saturnine while she was thinking she was about to get her booty dug out, by Captain Britain. Sorry, I'm gonna hit the button.
Danger, danger, danger.
Think about it. Saturnine gave up the sword really easily. And think about it. She created the sword from herself, more or less. So she controls it. And think about it. Wolverine in Marauders number 14 stabbed the fuck out of Saturnine. And this bitch let him do it because she was so powerful. She showed this motherfucker how everything would have played out had he actually killed her. So if she could do that, why would she allow Betsy to steal a sword from her that she created? She let her get that sword knowing good and hell well Betsy was going to steal it, and she knew Betsy was going to use it against Iska, and she knew that Iska was going to clap them cheeks upside down and inside out, and she knew she was going to get what she wanted in the end. Just saying. I'm just saying. So yeah, a lot of this now, are there other things going on? Yes. I honestly think it's not about the swords. It's not about Arakko and Krakoa, at least not from Saturnine's perspective. And I think ultimately what's going to wind up happening is that the Iraqi are probably going to sweep this whole thing. And once they're done, they're going to go march on Krakoa, because you got to think about it. What's the final issue of this called? Ten of Swords, Destruction. They are going to go, they are one way or the other, whether they win or lose, they're going to march on Krakoa and some shit's going to go down. I think that actually I think what people aren't paying attention to is the fact that, one, the story arc is almost over. There's only, so we're at chapter 16. We got like 6 issues left. 3 coming out this coming week and another 3 coming out the following week. So it's about to go down. It was never about the swords to begin with. It was never about the contest. It was never about any of that. All of it at the end of the day is about Saturnine getting what she wants and Annihilation getting what she wants. That's it. No more, no less. But that said, yes. Yeah, shit's wild. Another question. Kay Garrett says, what name pops in your head when you hear that bitch? Interesting. Carol Baskins. That's the name. Carol Baskins. That's the name that pops in my head when someone says that bitch. That bitch, Carol fucking Baskin. God damn it. And then Rough Rider 86 says, how much longer before we get the Blerd talking wrestling again? Probably never. Because, well, for one, I don't really watch wrestling that heavy anymore. I watch wrestling ever so often now. So yeah, it'll never come back. I can promise you that. It'll never come back. You would be quicker to see me talking about anime. And Carter himself knows I don't really watch anime that much anymore either. Yeah. But no, there are some things in the works. I can't talk about them right now. I can give you a taste of things to come. Just know that there is a deal in the works, and a very prominent animation studio whose name I will not give has reached out to your boy, and we will probably be working together on something in the future, kind of a partnership of some sorts. And what that means ultimately, I cannot say right now. But no, there will be some changes. And I guess while we're here, I am probably going to be discontinuing. I'm not making this announcement on Twitch yet. I'll make that announcement there on my next Twitch stream. But going forward, I probably will not be streaming on Twitch anymore. Twitch has been making a lot of hoe-ass decisions regarding their DMCA takedowns and strikes, going after videos that have been deleted that are no longer on your channel but on their server, despite the fact that they told you to delete them so you wouldn't get a strike. There's no discoverability on Twitch. Not to mention, no lie, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I kind of, and I'm not, no shade at y'all, because I totally get it. But I kind of half expected going into my foray into Twitch that I would get a lot more traction there because I already had a built-in fan base. But that built-in fan base, honestly, only the diehards followed me, which that's fine. That's what I expected. But it's just not worth it to me to stream on Twitch. It just isn't. It really just isn't. Until I'm a much bigger entity, it really does me no good to stream on Twitch. So I'm just not going to stream there anymore. And what times I would probably stream on Twitch, I'll probably just stream on here instead and call it a day. That's kind of why y'all got a taste of things to come when I showed y'all that little smidge of Spider-Man Miles Morales on PlayStation 5. I will probably just start using this platform to play games and be done with it because my fan base is here and that is where I'm going to stay. So there you go. There you have it. Now that I've said it out loud, I will stick to those guns. And, you know, it's not to say that, you know, hey, you won't ever see me do stuff on Twitch. I probably will. It just will be on other people's channels, not my own. Carter. Oh, wait, we got another one. We got another super chat here real quick. Let me answer the super chat. Let's see what's going on here. We got one from Clay Moore with $5 super chat. Says, any mention of MJ gets a 5 on it. My question, are we getting Joaquin Thunder this year or what? Hashtag Team Blerd all day. Thank you for that, man. Thank you for that $5 super chat, by the way. Also, yes, I do believe we are going to get Joaquin Thunder on Stargirl this season because we've already seen that Jim Gaffigan is going to be playing the voice of Thunderbolt, the genie. So, yes, he is going to be there. It's unequivocal. I think it is going to happen. Yes, it has to happen. If it doesn't happen, God damn it, I will drive all the way to CW Studios on a quarter of a tank of gas, and I'm whooping somebody's ass. You can take that to the bank. But yeah. So yeah, anyways, what else we got? Nothing. Carter, what do you have going on this week?
Man,
What you gonna be doing this weekend?
The Twitch streams on my end as well might be dwindling. I think more people would much rather come here for me, whether it be on here for Blerd Cave or just on my YouTube that I don't use. So that might be getting a change soon.
Okay.
But today I'm gonna go get this Invincible Compendium. I might get them both actually, because I have the first one. I might just say fuck it and just ball out and get 2 and 3.
Damn. Look at this motherfucker.
But, you know,
money bags.
Hey, don't even say that shit. I don't know, man. I know you and I are gonna fuck around on Steam for a bit, but I don't know. I think this just might be a personal day once I try to figure out my next move here.
Okay.
Cause Twitch,
dude, Twitch ain't it anymore, man.
Twitch, yeah.
It ain't it. Oh, and you saw what the announcement Amazon made, right? The new clip system they're coming out with. It's actually already been rumored that Amazon's thinking about getting rid of Twitch anyway.
Oh, wow.
Like coming up with something else, something new that's their brand.
I'm finna get Justin TV back.
Well, you know the DMCA strike thing, the algorithm they're using for that? That's actually from Justin TV.
Ugh.
So it was something they were planning on using back during the dark ages of Twitch.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, if you see me do anything video game wise, it'll be here. It'll be here just from now on. Matter of fact, because like even right now, I like I said, if you see it, if you see anything from your boy, yeah, it's gonna be me fucking around playing video games. And if Carter wants to join in, he's always more than welcome. But yeah, if we're playing video games, it's gonna be right here on this motherfucker, and that's just gonna be that. Now, I'm not gonna be, because I'm not streaming on a different platform, that doesn't mean I'm gonna be keeping the same streaming schedule like I had been. It's not gonna be me streaming like 4 or 5 times a week, like I was on Twitch, and sometimes even like 2 or 3 times a week, whatever. It'll be the Blerd Cave and maybe like 1 or 2 streams where I'm just playing video games, and yeah, I'll be like taking, you know, just really, honestly, just talking to y'all. I'll be probably talking to y'all more than playing a fucking game, if I'm keeping it honest with you. That is the more likely thing than anything else. If we can keep it. Yeah, we can keep it 1 million. But yeah. That said, I'll be at, speaking of Twitch, I said I won't be on Twitch, but I will be on the twitch.tv/nerd901 Twitch channel. here a little later. I got some stuff I got to take care of first before I go on there, but I will be there. We're still raising money for Le Bonheur Children's Hospital. I think we reached over $3,000 as of yesterday. Of our $5,000 goal. So we're just trying to make that last push to try and hit that $5,000 and help raise all the monies for all the kids, Le Bonheur. Yeah, that's the tweet. That's the tweet. But anyways, let's see. Let's see here. What is this? What is somebody talking about caffeine?
That's another site that you're able to use for streaming.
Oh, okay. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, Luzosaurus. What Luzosaurus is saying. I see what he's talking about now. Yeah, Luzosaurus, you're not wrong. They actually did do that. What they did was they did a video talking about support black content creators, and they showed a B-roll of all white streamers. Yep. They did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And they do. And you know what? That tweet no longer exists. They deleted that motherfucker. Because I retweeted that motherfucker and talked shit about him. And a bunch of other streamers did too. And dude, that shit came down quick. And yes, my family is doing fantastic. Just the usual bullshit. We're there. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. Nothing major. Kids in school. Not right now. She had dance today. She had fun, I guess. Next time a little white girl try and poke my daughter in the eye, though, she's gonna catch a foot across the face. That's what's gonna happen. These little raggedy ass motherfuckers. Anyway, get me the fuck up off here. I gotta go eat pizza. I'll catch you guys later. Y'all have a fantastic scrum diddly umption. I apologize. I didn't mean to hit that as early as I did. But no, what I meant to say was, I hope you guys have a scrum diddly umptious weekend. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. I love you guys 3,000. Y'all make sure if you go out, you make sure you're wearing your goddamn mask. Make sure you keep the motherfucking hands clean. Wash them. God damn it. Make sure you're out here living your best life, doing you, being spectacular, being the wonderful and amazing pimps, kings, queens, and cosmic beings that you are. I love you. Take care of yourselves. I'll catch you next time. Keep it plus ultra. Peace!
Booyah!